Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Hello, everybody.
How's everybody doing on, oh, wow, that's the wrong scene. The Labor Day kind of vibe.
It's fine, Raj.
I pressed the wrong button, obviously.
It's a great button.
I fast-fingered it.
Your face looks wonderful.
Thank you. Yo, Mechadom, 60 months, dude. Thank you very, very much. Really, really do appreciate that, guys. We do still have a box of unopened. Nice, I like it.
I get it, because he's have a stomach to hold the beer. Ha-ha.
It's true, it's true.
5 years. Thank you very much,
dude, that's
Mechadom.
a long time, man. We still have a whole box of unopened pickle goodies here, just to let you guys know.
Unopened pickle goodies, and we had a slight sub-point setback this weekend, but nothing that our community can't handle. Right, Raj?
Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed.
Oh, indeed.
When the police investigated the site of Bambi's mom's murder, they found no ID. The cold case file refers to the victim as a Jane Doe. Oh, God. Oh, God. Tomorrow, Cheyenne. Tomorrow, that's supposed to be here, yeah.
Yes, we went this weekend 3 woodless.
We did. But we
now
had
you can make me drink on a weeknight.
Yeah, so your car is fixed and working freedom again. Nice.
Woo!
A depressing weekend? It wasn't too bad.
I would say yes, except for that was a really relaxing weekend. It was actually really awesome.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Well, you guys ready to get started tonight? You guys ready to get started?
Let's get it started.
You guys know the sub points. You guys know the goal. Let's see if we can get there, guys. It's going to take some work. It will take some work.
Oh, you had a bad weekend? Sorry to hear, Cheyenne.
Cat litter box broke too.
Oh, no.
Woodless but not stageless. True.
Stagless?
Stagless or stageless? Stagless?
I don't understand either. We have a stag. What stag do we have?
I don't know. With these stag. Isn't it the deer?
The deer with the horns?
You'll join us when we get the 3 wood, except you'll have rum. Must be nighttime.
Why is the rum gone?
Holy
Hando?
shit. Drown Farm's working pretty good.
That one's gonna fish you.
Or our golem's dead. Our golem's dead!
Red Fog, glad to hear your car's getting fixed. Ours is gonna go in later, like after stream. We're probably gonna run it up because the battery light's on. So yeah, I think the WAPC mobile is gonna need a new alternator.
Yeah, pretty much. Tried it. Mine.
It is your turn.
Here we go. No dice. No dice.
I remember Friday night now. I was throwing my Trident for fun. All over the place.
Yeah, you were discussing like, hey, I want to, you know, drink beer with you. And I was like,
right.
Okay.
We had some beers. It was a good time.
Oh, I forgot to test the Nautilus shell theory.
Oh, you did. Raj. Give me one just in case.
My bad.
I'm taking one just in case.
I guess that's going to go somewhere here. You rub bruise your hip really bad and has fallen 10 to 8 times and a cut on her head is twice.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Well, I hope she gets better. Like 8 to 10 times like in her lifetime or 8 to 10 times like last month. Gosh. And hello, Lost Sniper.
What's up, Lost Sniper? How you doing, dude?
Trident, yours? Here, we're going to try Nautilus shell.
Yeah, let me try it. Let's try it.
I have one. Test for science. Clownser. I didn't seem to give a shit about the Nautilus shell.
Not at all.
If Nautilus nonsense be something you wish.
Not even a little bit.
I'm killing this one for fun.
Feels bad, man.
In the last week, that is a lot in a week. I hope she gets checked out and everything's all right.
Hey, buddy. Oh my God, move. Thank God for that. All right, give me some more iron. Yeah, your screen is stuck, Herms.
Oh no! I promise you, I'm killing things. Let me see. Let me make sure all my programs are up and running. Before this little slime gets me. All right, let's see.
All right, he's good.
All right. What? Hold up. Okay.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you piece of
Well,
lovely.
He tricked me because I hit
zombie
him
meat.
right when he threw it, and then it was like here. But I did get a drop.
Oh, excellent. Great news. That means it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Are we coming in clear?
Am I coming in clear?
I said, am I coming
What's
in
up,
clear?
Yes, you are now.
Now I have to bring chat back up
God.
on my screen. Now everything's discombobulating.
Sorry, Herms.
It's okay. I was pushing buttons. Okay. There we go.
I was taking the heat.
Not the meat. All right.
No. Not this time.
This is me throwing the trident.
And I missed.
I did.
And I missed.
I did.
I gotta go enchant my trident now. Yay!
Hit.
Trident enchanting time.
And a hit.
So,
Is he calling it a chicken?
huh?
The baby zombie was holding a chicken.
That means he spawned riding one then, didn't he? The drown farm's working much better today, guys.
In theory.
Careful with the whole thing. They were a little aggressive. I'm just gonna say that. I guess I'll go for a...
I think I'll go for a walk outside now. The summer sun's calling my name.
I'm gonna go enchanting.
Why do you feel fucking off, Blake?
Drown don't spawn jockeys.
I didn't think so either.
All right, so I would like to know,
They shouldn't.
genuine answer to this question, if we could figure it out.
Where the fuck are those chickens coming from?
How did he have a chicken in his hand?
Because spawners are fucked. Honestly. New toy
I
hype?
want you to explain to me what spawner caused that then, Hermie. I really genuinely want an answer of how the chicken got in that guy's hand.
To get to the other side?
There's no spawner in there.
No, there is no spawner. I'm sick. No, I don't have an answer, Raj.
Was he choking the chicken? If they don't spawn as jockeys, where'd the chicken come from?
But he was holding a chicken carcass. But it had to be an alive one time.
Huh. Was he choking the chicken? It was definitely holding it by the neck. Is that considered that? The other side of the road? I mean, that is a valid answer. Don't get me wrong. Your schedule got shifted over by one day. Doesn't sound like much, but my brain is telling me it's Sunday and it's a Monday.
No, that one day can be a big deal.
It's true.
Raj, you went away and took all the zombie spawns with you, quite literally.
I'm literally in another dimension.
Well, then how do you explain this? Did he come before the egg? Maybe. I don't know if the egg didn't get here yet, so yes.
I went to the wrong place. Motherfucker.
That happens to me all the time.
I had to go to the end. Although, that being said, maybe we should check the bookstore.
Definitely check the bookstore. I found all that I needed at the bookstore. Those boys have themselves a good bookstore going on.
Good little business going on there.
You bet. I don't have any game sounds. Which means I need to restart voice meter, which is the joy of my fucking life. Nope. Nope. Wait. Sound settings. Nope. That's why, friends. That's why.
This is why.
This is why we can't have nice things, because I don't remember to check to switch my sound devices, okay? Okay. This is why. This is why we can't have nice things.
Just double checking. Just double checking. How you guys all doing? Everybody having a fantastic and wonderful and tasty weekend? How is it? Delicious?
The tastiest weekend ever? Oh no, Mark Lock subreddit on, you can't post links!
Fortune 2, Impaling 5. That's pretty good. One
Join.
diamond. I guess it would be the same, right? Do we have all the stuff in here? Aquafinity. Channeling's here.
Damn,
all right,
I'm
we have
gonna need to
channeling.
restart my Minecraft client.
Depth Strider 3. Feather Falling 4. Flame Frostwalker. Impaling 5. Okay, okay. I'll buy one of them. What else do I buy? Channeling. All right.
There's Impaling 5?
There's Impaling 5.
Give me one. I only have 4, like a freaking scrub.
I also only have 4.
Like a freaking scrub.
Like a freaking scrub.
Like
So
a freaking scrub.
picking up 4 Impaling 5 ones.
Pick it up.
And then I need loyalty.
You do. You need that. Oh, you made some good meatloaf, Cheyenne? Well, I mean, if you like it and you had a good time, that's all that matters.
Lost Sniper gifted a sub to Mark Lock. Thank you very,
Thank you, Lost
much.
Sniper. That was really nice of you. Thank you. Who can't post links in chat but is logged into the server. Interesting. Interesting.
It checks on login, so.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how impractical it would be to have the server checking every second?
I feel like it would probably make it run faster. We should do it.
Little faster, you think?
Oh my god, there's a tiny zombie over there. Get him! Look at his little legs.
Is there an actual regular zombie over there?
No, there's a tiny zombie. A tiny drowned.
Drowned. Okay. I was a little concerned if there
I'm
was
sorry. Sometimes I call these zombies too.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Because technically they are.
They're green.
So, all right, but here's what I'm asking. In our farm that is completely filled with water with no spawnable space besides the water, where did the chicken come from? Because oh, a drowned can be a chicken jockey. There you go.
Okay. All right. But the chicken never showed up on the list. I mean,
Now-
on the mini-map anyway.
Here's the thing that I'm going to say, though, and this is the problem. That's the second one of those that we have. We have 3 Tridents. Which do you think should be more rare? What's up, QB? How you doing?
What, a chicken jockey drowned?
Or
Or
getting
Trident?
Trident drops with fortune.
Well, of course. Hey, Nautilus nonsense.
Definitely
Give me
the
that.
chicken.
Give me it. I don't understand what sense the chicken jockey drown makes.
Is it the weird functions of the server that spawns the chicken any way they can? Every weird function of the server that I've done has been to eliminate chicken spawns. So no.
It's the KFC playthrough.
Yeah, so no. It's Minecraft. It's actually Minecraft. We have sorted that out. All right, let's go to the right place this time.
That's boring.
You've been waiting for a stream since the end of Friday. Oh no, we're here now. We're here now.
I did not get a trident. Rip Hermie. Alright, I almost died though. Better eat some food.
Tridents will hurt.
Right. Right. How does the chicken breathe is the question. Like, it doesn't make any sense for a drowned to spawn as a chicken jockey.
Yeah, they obviously die immediately.
Right. So it doesn't make any sense for them to even spawn that way. Unless it's because it's sharing with the... Ooh.
Actually, the script, if they spawn as a chicken jockey, the chicken will instantly die. Because we're at low enough level that I had that script to kill chickens under Y level, a certain Y level.
Okay, okay. That's 2 Trident boys in a row, and I didn't get any Trident drops. Motherfucker.
It's okay. We get a good laugh when you message us on days off and like, why didn't you no stream today? You're like, yeah, like every week.
We're glad that you look forward to them so, though.
So if a mob can have a baby version, it's capable of spawning on a jockey. Gotcha.
Period or question mark? Trident boys aren't being nice to Hermie today. I mean, they always throw tridents at me, but now they're also not dropping tridents.
Oh, fuck them.
That's what I'm saying. Sword to the face. This is how we repay.
Hey, guys. So my first trident roll is Unbreaking 3, Loyalty 3, Impaling 5.
So you got channeling on that bitch?
Well, I got a channeling book.
Well, good for you.
I might not even have to touch the fucking Enderman over here. All right, so what are we doing here? We're doing channeling.
My earrings, a channel.
We got Unbreaking, then just Mending. That's it. Is that it? Unbreaking 3, Loyalty 3, Impaling 5, Channeling, Mending. Is that it?
Let me see what I got on my Unbreaking, Loyalty, Impaling, Mending, and Channeling. I just need Impaling 5, not 4, so I don't look like such a damn noob.
I know, but I'm also I also have a book for you.
Thank you.
You see. Is there anything else I need on this one? I don't think so, actually. Nice! So this one I just need to put Impaling 5 on. Now, Riptide 3, Unbreaking 3, Impaling, Mending. So that's that. And then I just need to repair these sons of bitches, and we're good to go!
Oh, that guy had a shiny thing in his hand, and it was a fishing rod.
Tease. I just got home and wasn't expecting the stream to actually only to get proven wrong on the way back from a barbecue to my sister's. Yes, we have a stream today. Here's the way that we normally do it, unless it's like a big American holiday. Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I was gifted these papers.
That's it.
What do you cast spread on their toast? Traffic jam.
Ew. Boo. Also, hi, Way of Time. How are you?
What's up, Way? How you doing? All right, looks like we're all repaired there. Trident's good to go.
I feel like Traffic Jam tastes like Vaseline.
Lies in the Vaseline we all.
R.I.P. Scott Weiland.
Not bad working on the next crazy thing in your bowel movement. Got it. Kidding. Blood magic. I
Wait,
gotcha.
there's blood in your bowel movements?
Ugh.
Because when I do blood magic, I cut myself. Throwback.
Hugny dropping in a tier 1 for 7. Thank you.
Thank you, Hugny.
Don't want dungeons in there? You don't say.
I think you might be right, Candy Panda, to combine books, combine books, and then apply those to. That's probably the min-max way to do it. But since we have such a great XP farm and stuff, like, I don't think we're too worried about all the minimal XP we'll save.
Right. So you're right that it takes less XP to do what you just said, to combine the books. But what it doesn't save you is number of edits per weapon. So you can still only use the certain number of edits. I forget what it is. What is it, 7 or something like that? Or 8?
That sounds right, but I don't remember. Ooh, Trident boy.
And
Let's get her.
once you hit those number of edits, it doesn't matter. And since we genuinely, apart from going and doing repair sessions, we are literally sitting on 60, 70 levels. We don't really care, right? Repair cost cap. Yeah. It's more about like making sure that you can have enough edits to get all that stuff done, right?
I hope are Tridents exempt from the clear lag?
I actually don't remember.
Because if he did drop one, that would have been really, really, really poor timing. But I'll never know.
Over the course of the stream, it only happened 6 times. So, you know, not sure if I should post teasers, would need to upload it anyway. To what?
For blood magic?
Blood magic. Well, what kind of teasers? Are we talking... You know what I'm going to ask? You know what I'm going to ask, right? Straight up. Straight up.
Oh, dungeons. Oh, serious dungeons. Shit.
Tier 6 altar year in air. Tier 6. Tier 6.
Good question. Good question. You got me curious.
Oh, right. I slept here. Hi. I'm not on this farm. Is it my turn to be the jerk? Not right now. Eventually, yes.
No, it is not your turn to be the jerk. Oh, that jerk? Yeah, you can do that.
Got him.
Not right now. Eventually, yeah. Throwaway joke. Just any zombie hold or any trident holding drowned.
Those are yours.
I would like to kill, please.
I just got this. So I got to throw it around a little bit.
Sure.
Then I got to work on curves. It's this week's big question.
Curves.
You love that emote? It's great, isn't it?
WAPC LUL.
All right, I'm going to count down from 5. And after I count down from 5, I want everybody to post their favorite WAPC emote in chat. All right, you ready? Everybody got it ready? Everybody primed up? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Post it. Noggin, bro. Noggin, science, ass, true, gravel, nut, gravel, blind.
Oh, I do love blind. Hi, Scarlett.
Blind is good.
I love them all. I love how many of you have more than one, and that warms our hearts, you know? It melts our cold, cold heart.
John Farm's working pretty gosh darn good, if I do say so myself there, Hermie.
I just wanted my last helping of Trident salad. Oh, there's one right there.
Get him. Tridenty
Shields
boy. Dirty
Phalanx.
mouth. Clean it up with pitchforks.
Are they floss fiddles?
That looked like a no.
You'd be right. Don't tell me what the loot table says before I look at it, gosh, Raj.
You know, you were standing right there. You were standing right there.
Sometimes it goes in your inventory like I didn't know I got my first job.
Oh, true. Sorry. Oh, but I did bring back presents.
Thank you.
And actually an extra one. Do you need a loyalty?
Loyalty 3 I have.
All right, so we're good. Can't just choose one. You were going to say shit. Shit's a good one.
Oops.
Shit's a good one.
We've had shit for a while.
Oh, poop.
Ah, poop.
Now, we got to get back to the build if we're ever planning on getting this build done.
I
That's
know.
one of the things that has to happen.
We had to take a floss fiddle detour.
You'll get bonked.
You'll get bonked if you're not a sub.
Easy way to fix that, you know. Just saying, September. I'm just saying, you know. We have some big goals.
Submember.
Big goals. In fact,
21st day of September.
check out these goals.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Open for the month of September, by the way, guys. The pickle food menu will open at 1,000 subs. And we have a whole box of nasty shit in here to eat.
A whole box of gross pickle things. We did unbox them on Friday for everybody's perusal, right? I think it was Friday.
It was Friday, yep.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody wants to look at the new Blood Magic dungeons. Looks like
Looks
Way
beautiful.
is posting teasers. Ooh, they do look nice. Ow! As I get hit in the face. That's what I get for taking my eye off the prize.
It's very blood magic.
Consistent branding, would you say?
Incorporation of Netherwoods, I like it.
I love the Netherwoods. The Netherwood.
I do see something a little concerning to me, though. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
What's
Rallius
that?
with the 26 months.
Hey, Rallius!
I see this thing that says 116.4.
WPC but THWF1 THWF2.
I love it.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that reset, Rallius.
Thank you so much. Do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting us closer to the sub goal today. Do appreciate that very, very much. 116.52 as well. I agree. I wasn't sure where we're at. Gonna grab a little lube? Yeah, do it up.
Haha.
They're player spawns, so you craft and find any keys to open the doors, which spawn more rooms and more loot. Okay. And it's a player spawned dungeon? Is it in a dim or is it generated at spawn area?
Like in the world, you mean?
Yes. Like in the world, wherever the ritual, quote unquote, would occur.
The ritual.
All right. I guess I'm going to pull a Hermie and just slop these books in here. And
YOLO.
then that's pretty much it, right? And then
Life's too short to organize, Rush. That's not entirely true.
yeah, I kind of disagree with that, yeah. There's one that it really makes changes server side. Wait. There's the one that where it only really makes changes server side. The client is basically identical, right? For which one? Clarification? Generate a ritual by the player has to activate. There can be configs and how low servers are in a dimension that can be spawned in and who could activate them. Okay. So it's not an extra dimension, which actually is a good thing.
Yeah, I think especially in a modded world, that can be a very good thing.
Can you put a message in there for me as like the server admin? So when the dungeon spawns, could you have a message in chat that says so-and-so player has begun the ritual of blah, blah, blah. Give it a little, pizzazz in terms of lore, and then be like, prepare for lag. Because as well as I do, that when it just makes it, right? There's a little bit of a spike there that happens, right? That'd be kind of cool, just to be like... So
just to have it, just to have it notifications.
Like the players don't have to like, hey, I'm doing this thing. Get ready, Things might spike a little bit. Prepare for the Pigman Purge.
Oh, the triple P alliteration. I like it.
I guess I put the book down, and then we got to get some building materials going.
Oh,
and
building materials.
I'm gonna bite off the hard one. That's right, baby.
Well, that's inappropriate.
Most.
No, I've got fish everywhere.
That is so much copper. It won't be, though.
Copper runs out so fast.
Yeah, when you start making blocks with it, it goes really quick.
Yeah. So it seems like a lot of copper at the moment.
Adventure
But
goes?
it's deceiving.
All right, how we doing on Deep Slate?
Ah!
That spawns room only one room at a time. Only spawns additional rooms when players activate a room seal with a key, then they'll generate the same amount of lag as the vanilla schematic.
One room at a time wouldn't be too bad.
No.
Slime balls.
Okay, how did we end up with our Deep Slate?
I think we got a whole bunch, didn't we?
Suck it. You suck it.
You suck it.
Suck it.
Who did it?
That is... Oh my god, I couldn't read that name. Sorry. Oh, it's Godalf Games. I believe that's who it was, who just followed as well. Thank you very much
thank you very much for the host and the follow. Thank you.
Cheers to you. Thank you so much. I left my delivery in the chest right next to you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. Hello.
Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Good sir. We need that Deep Slate. Oh, we have even more over there. Okay, so we do have some. We do have some stuff here.
I was just thinking about the events of today.
Yes, go
So
on.
we went to my mom's for a barbecue, and they just went on vacation to Dollywood, right? And from all the things, like all they do is walk around and drink. I think.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with
My mom's like, well, we went to the the moonshine tasting, and then we went to this whiskey tasting, and then we went to the wine tasting, and then we went to the other wine tasting. I'm like, did you do anything else besides?
They drank, Hermie. That's.
I think that's all they did.
I'm pretty
Where
sure
is that Trident?
they walk around and drink.
Oh no! Don't hit the golem. He dropped my. I got my last one! Yay!
And now we're nearly done with our Trident farm. We just need a couple of more Nautilus shells.
We need nautical nonsense. Woo! That's exciting.
Oh, that makes sense, Way. I mean, the algorithm for, like, straight-up schematic placing doesn't have a lot of checks for, like, well, I don't know, things like what's there already. And, you know, stuff like that. I mean, at Dollywood, you always enjoy the shade, right? That's true. They did say it was very hot. They were like, is there any place with air conditioning and maybe some cold bevies?
It was like that week in the Northeast right before the hurricane came, so it was like 97 and super humid. All right. I am going to restart my client because I can't hear shit. It's amazing I got a Trident. Couldn't hear anything.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, when you come back in, can you shut the doors for the golem? Like, slam the doors into space. So hopefully he'll survive longer.
I think I just went up the ladder. I can go back.
Thank you, Way. Appreciate you sharing some little preemptive information to the We All Playcast
For
crew.
sure, yeah, we do appreciate it. Exclusive. Not exclusive.
Yes, exclusive. It's exclusive.
Blood magic updates. You heard it here first. There will be dungeons. Other than your DevTube channel. All right, all right. See, sitting around the pool and drinking the day away sounds different. I feel like this Dollywood place sounds like work. Sounds like a lot of walking.
Ooh, that just sounds like a lot of walking.
It
Is there a
just
lot of
sounds like
walking?
a
A lot of walking. Sorry, got a wipe? Absolutely. Remember, that's only one square, though, so use cautiously.
Maximize your squares. Yeah, I needed to get on that riptide thing.
Whoa!
Wee. Okay, I let everything load in.
I got some serious distance on that. That's one thing that my drill sergeant taught me back in the day. He said, you privates are using too much fucking toilet paper. That's what he said. Just like that, too. And,
How are you supposed to solve that?
well, he said, here's what we're going to do. You grab one sheet of toilet paper, and then what you do is you take it and fold it into triangles, right? And then you rip off the corner end, right? He said that's important. He's like, and then you stick your finger in the middle of it, and then stick that up your asshole, and then just wiggle it around like this, right? And then when you pull it back out, you use that little corner that you ripped off to clean out the shit out of your fingernail. Like, ugh! Gross.
That is gross.
You would like a timeout, Blake J? Blake J. Ah! Wow.
Thanks for popping in, Way. And sharing the news with the community.
My Twitch thing is fucked up. I need like a mod or somebody with mod view to do it.
What? Okay, I'll get it.
Check out these cool incentives, guys. Remember that it's 20% off all gifted subs. It's a big deal.
Blake J has 10 minutes. Oh, Sardar!
Sardar, thank you very much for gifting a sub. Really appreciate that.
That was awesome of you. Thank you so much.
It sounds very prison-like. It's because it is. Andesite walls and stone walls. Okay.
Your aunt told you that once when you were hiking? I mean, I guess any situation in which you need to maximize toilet paper usage. The survival situation never broke out.
In this trailer park.
I wasn't going to finish that, but you may.
I heard it IRL.
I know.
It was scary.
I bet.
I was literally scared. It's Sardar with the 52. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that.
Your own dirty work. QB Rose has enough of their own.
What, dirty work? Hey. What?
Well,
Like the Norm Macdonald movie? I'm confused. Ha, old reference.
that it is. But also a good one.
I don't remember. I'm sure I watched it back in the 90s, but I don't remember.
Why am I thrown under the bus here? I'm not sure.
I'm
I
not
thought there was
sure either.
I thought there was an inside joke I didn't know.
Me too.
Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Is this 911? I need to wipe. Can I wipe on your police station?
Oh, that was directed your way. Oh, that makes sense, actually. I need to wipe on your police station. Oh, my God. It's an emergency. We don't have any toilet paper, but will a pine cone do?
Yee.
Yeah, kind of. All right, what I'm going to be doing is the difficult architecture over here. I have it in my head. I know that that's a very hard thing to relay.
Well, that just means I'm not doing it. That means you're doing it.
Precisely.
Take a cord on the cob. I mean, probably when you get to wiping with it, it's not that different than a pine cone, is my guess.
True. My poor bumhole, ow. 5, 6, 7, 8.
But it is, as most things are. Oh, fuck! You guys.
6, 7, 8, okay.
I came to the shops without any money. I left my wallet at home, I swear. Your credit's no good here. Corn cob takes smaller bites than a pine cone. Oh, thanks for that.
That was it. That was the problem one.
That hurt my bumhole, Hambo.
Yikes. Oh!
Wait, soak corn cobs in water, and that's how they used to wipe their buns?
Ew.
Just once, right?
How did we get here already on a Monday? That's what I want to know.
Jesus Christ, I know. It's like less than an hour to wiping with a corn cob.
Less than 1 hour. Corn and ass.
Corn cob and pine cone and ass.
All right. Don't get me wrong, it's completely acceptable and almost expected in this chat. But
No, I know it does. But
it just seems a little early in the week, friends. Just saying.
Don't take Labor Day so damn literally.
Can you join? Subs can join, yes. Information is in the Discord, in the land of Discordia, as they say in the biz.
Discordia.
Looks like we got to do a bit of fixing there, boys.
Bit of fixing?
A bit of fixing. We start making walls, which is everybody's favorite thing, dude.
I like walls on like dead noggin days, which are most days for me. But I like doing those on some days because it's just easy to do. But you're doing circular walls, aren't you?
I'm not doing easy walls.
Oh.
This is
I like
is
easy
not
walls.
easy walls, no.
Oh. Ah, what are you doing there?
There's also a plant called lamb's ear that makes great for TP. I don't know if I want to know this though. You know what I mean? Like,
I think maybe it might help you in a survival situation, Rush. I am learning a lot about edible indigenous plants due to TikTok, though.
all right, not to be too crude, but this is our cast, so we're gonna do it anyway. So, in a survival situation and the problem of the poo, okay, it would seem to me that I would be more likely to hand bidet in a creek than I would to stick a pine cone in my ass.
Fair.
Just saying.
Fair. Speaking of which, we're gonna go there because
The old hand bidet. You know what I mean?
cattails disintegrate when in use. My sister and I actually had a discussion today about whether a bidet works better. And I was like, I fail to see how you don't see that adding water to the butthole after pooping would make it be cleaner.
Wait, so your argument was that like the toilet paper is just as effective as washing it?
Okay, so it was like this, and I said something like, "What about a bidet?" She's like, do you think that would help? And I'm like, I think it would make it, yeah, I think it would make it a lot cleaner. And she's like, you think it would work better than toilet paper? I'm like, a lot better, yeah. Yeah, I think it would. And it makes so much sense to me that it would work better. Whoops, I made a mess out of this. There we go.
Wait, we are in this hypothetical situation. We are the ones that are in a dire life and death situation. Hell, I'm the ammo. You're going for help. Like, no, you're the search party. You're not downstream. You know?
The search party. Oh yeah, the search party. Okay, I've got Unbreaking 3 and Riptide 3. So I want with a Riptide. I don't need loyalty, right?
I demand loyalty, Hermie.
And oh, good. And we have Mending.
That and Satisfaction, one of the two. You know.
So in the Riptide one, I just want Impaling, right? Wait, did you say you got an extra Impaling one?
Yes. No.
No.
Yes.
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 You have an extra Impaling 5 book.
It's in the your book dump chest right above one of the villagers.
I will use it. It's a bookshelf.
Although, I don't know how much impaling we're gonna do with Riptide, but you know.
You can. You can.
It just
impale
feels
with
like
Riptide.
not the most.
Okay, so we have Mending at home. And Impaling. So and I have Riptide. So I didn't need to come out here at all, right?
We have Mending at home, Hermie.
Mending at home. Well, I didn't need to come shopping then. No, bidet attachments are not that expensive. You're right. It just kind of, I was like, you really don't see how this is going to work better. Then what did you say, Raj? Getting peanut butter out of a shag carpet with toilet paper?
I didn't say that today.
No, you didn't say that today, but you've said that before. It was such
before.
a graphic image that it made an
impression on you?
Yes, I remember that one.
Which do you think is better for getting the peanut butter out of the shag carpet?
You wanted some water with that? It's even... Okay. All right. We're not talking about poop that much this early in the week. All right.
Yeah, here
Moving
we are.
on. Here we are.
Yet here we are. I do have Minecraft pro trips for you guys. Did you know that you can shift build while in this mode? What?
You sleep block placing again.
Always.
Yeah, much better than just TP. There's like literally no way it can't work better.
That was not ideal.
Now let's just hope I have enough XP to add all these. $5 says I don't.
My guess is that the only like counter argument is that like, all right, we're straight up just this is a shit talking stream at this point, right? This is I mean at this point we're all in.
We're gonna embrace it and we're going for it. Okay.
Depending on what your diet was before this particular defecation occurs, to be scientific, you see, and
Of course, nothing less than scientific.
we'll just say some are a little sloppier than others, right? We'll just say it like that. Some of them kind of are clean. You leave my stairs alone, you fucking dolphin. I will Riptide. Oh, yes.
Oh no, I'm not gonna have enough, am I?
Riptiding with Dolphin's Grace is kind of insane. Not gonna lie. Where's that fucking dolphin at?
You want a bidet that works like those fountains in Las Vegas? You mean the like the random ones that shoot up, or with the music? So you want like a Japanese toilet then?
Just smiles.
So how cool are Japanese toilets?
The coolest, of course, Army. The coolest. Really wanted to Riptide that fucking dolphin. Dude, Riptide with Dolphin's Grace is stupid.
Stupid awesome.
Not when you're trying to kill the Freaking dolphin, though. You get some serious distance. You like the programmable fountains. There you go. See? There we go. I want RGB when I poo. If you don't have RGB when you poo, are you even a gamer?
Are you even a gamer? I know. Makes your toilet work like 10% better. Are you min-maxing your bowel movements? Min-max your bowel movements with the RGP pad.
Chat, I know it's a bit on the unfortunate scale. However, this must be done. It simply must happen. We have to move this all. The RGP pad, that's right. The RGP.
When the raid depends on you, you depend on the RGP pad.
You got the, back in time, you got the pressure washer and the Christmas lights. That's called the,
That's the Japanese toilet at home.
All right, time's up. Welcome back to the poo discussion. Do you have anything to add? Welcome to our broadcast. These are the things we talk about.
You forgot about the RGP pad? Come on, SimWorld. Come on. We're looking for grassroots support on this thing. Can I tell you that I actually thought about writing out a script for the RGP pad for my voiceover reel. And then I decided that was going to take too long and I wanted to get moving. So I did not, but it's still in the old noggin for the future. We're having a shit show and wash your ass.
We need like a company name for that, I think, right? We're having a shit show like
I
we
Made
are.
It Productions.
Don't you mean ass root support?
Raj, I have an idea.
We at the RGP pad community don't really support or even condone butt pee.
We need to make a step-by-step video on how to join the Subserver.
Okay. Have you linked your Discord and your Twitch together? This is step one. Let me know when you have reached and obtained step one.
Instead of assay buns.
Like kiss my buns or you're a
buns.
buns hole.
I kind of wish that had caught on. They should have an enchantment that's like anti-looting.
Anti-looting?
Yeah, like unlucky or something.
That's like a really good idea, actually.
I know. I have sometimes really good ideas. Hey, Shy Guy.
Shy Guy, how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, I guess it would be a... Yeah, all right. Just think, you could have an Enderman farm, and if you had that sword, you wouldn't have to build like an Ender Pearl trashing system.
If you had just something that you wanted to do for just and only, like, experience, right? Super sorry. What are you sorry for?
Why would you be sorry that we're streaming and you're here watching?
Oh, you mean you think you're late? I don't want to go too far down the step line. Hermie punches me when I do that. So, what I'm going to do is step 2 is, do you see the subscribers, a subserver channel in the Discord? If not, then you're not linked yet.
Curse of Unlooting. This has been Bit A Thoughts. Bit A Thoughts with Hermie.
Genuinely, though, that's a very good idea. And genuinely, that would be a freaking awesome enchantment. I don't know a curse would be it, though.
I think we figured it out, you guys. So for me to come up with good creative ideas, I need 4 days off of sleeping and playing Fallout 4 whenever I want. We got this? Bang Discord. Let's
Join the Discord. I'm
Discord.
literally taking you
Hey, it's
one
Evan.
step at a time.
Raj now speaks directly to you.
I've spoken step one, and I asked you, did you do step one? And your response, and I'm not meaning to be rude, is how the fuck do I join? Step one, how are you on that?
Okay, you're on the Discord now.
Cool. Now listen to the next question that I had for you. And this was directed at you. Do you see the Subserver channel?
I can't tell if I've heard this song before or another song that sounds like this.
Maybe both.
Oh, you're fine. Palladium. If you want to play, you can play. You have a sub. If not, that's fine too. We appreciate you being here and checking us out when we're streaming, you know? Our sub server is here for subscribers to play on, if they so choose to. Okay, you see the sub server channel.
Okay. Now there are, if you click on the pinned messages, there's a pinned message that has the instructions on how to whitelist yourself. And that is not a link. That is a server address. So open up your Minecraft and put that information into your Minecraft instance.
That one has a feather. I lost my game sounds because I turned them down. That was my own fault.
Play Minecraft however you want. That's kind of the point.
Yep. Do what you want to do.
God damn it. You must go slow sometimes, otherwise the stairs will betray you.
Yes. Yes, they will.
Go slow.
With the weather getting hot, you must be in the southern hemisphere.
Again, I'm 100% going to tell you this, right? You not playing on the sub-server doesn't offend us at all.
You're fine. You're fine. We appreciate you being here.
If you want to, then you play. If you don't want to, then don't. Gonna be 90 there tomorrow. Yeesh. I haven't even checked the weather.
I know. I don't even know if it's supposed to get hotter here. It was beautiful the past couple days.
It was very nice.
All right. Let's put all this stuff away, and then we'll get back to... I don't know what I was doing, but I'll get back
I
to
was
it.
gifted these pickles.
Alcohol and calculus do not mix, so don't drink and derive.
Boo.
Oh, I had to read that to see it. Oh, no.
No, just no.
That one's a little rough, bud.
Wait, we were doing something with the purple shit, right? What were we doing with the purple shit? Oh, we were doing that with the drown farm.
Aye.
Make sure I don't have any creepers in the void farm. Shoo, fly, shoo. Oh, they're all grown back. Look, oh, it's all pretty again. I love them. The crystals are my babies.
I know they is.
My pretty purple blocks.
I have a feeling I'm going to be one short here, chat. Watch us.
What's your dinner? We had pulled pork at my mom's.
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork. And the kids are having whatever they want to grab this evening. We got to remember, it's school bedtime nights. So we got to remember to make sure everybody's in bed on time.
Yes, yes.
I say that out loud because I will forget.
I understood why you did. It was like a personal reminder thing, right?
Yep, sure. Yep.
And to listen to me very, very carefully. Did you put that link in a web browser? Because that would be incorrect. Open up Minecraft and join the server for that address. I understand, and I note to self. I just went through a mental gymnastics there. Got it. Remember that. Yep. Good. Okay.
Got it? Yep.
Yeah, so basically that's not a web browser that you click on, right? You don't open it up in like Chrome or anything like that. You open that up actually in Minecraft, like connect to it. And you can do that in 1.17.1 as well.
Which was not the case before.
Which is not the case before, yeah. It's actually a Minecraft server. And then once you do that, it'll be like, there's a thing in there. It's like, click the link to...
Do you want me to bring you a beacon?
Me?
Yep.
I don't necessarily need a beacon.
Okay.
Do you know what we could use? Always.
What could we use?
More jack-o'-lanterns.
Okay. I can be on more jack-o'-lanterns.
And if you want to do the row around the outside, that'd be perfect.
I can do that. Raji Poo.
Yes. What's up?
I will say, I can bring this over here for you if you want. Are you here? Oh, there you are. Hi.
I had to move this wall out by one, unfortunately.
I understand. There's a whole shulker box over there with a whole bunch of stairs and deep slate and stuff. I'll bring it over for you.
Sure. No, you know what? No. When I'm almost done with this part.
Okay.
And when I go to look for more of it, I'm not gonna go here. I'm gonna go over there.
Okay.
So
well,
just leave it there.
It's like not in. I'll put it in the other place.
Is it in the space with all the shulkers? In our box of building
Yeah.
goodness?
Yeah. Slightly chaotic box of building goodnesses, but it's okay.
I'm okay with it.
Cool news to bring up. I ordered a balancing board to help with my core and get better at snowboarding. So that's like one of those. Any 80s kids remember the pogo ball? It's kind of like the pogo ball. How are we all not in neck braces? Oh my god.
Hermie, I just thought about you and pogo ball, and I was like, that probably didn't go well, did it?
I was better when I was a kid. I was a little better at stuff. Like if I really focus and try, I can be better. It's just like everyday coordination shit like walking is just not good.
Because
you know my kinesthetic unawareness?
I'm aware of it. And
My lack
I have been able to get you to fall over by just leaning over and do this with my arms.
Yeah, well, other people aren't dicks, Raj. Other kids weren't trying to make me fall off, Raj.
I always thought, because one of the big things that we used to do as kids is we used to play that, what's it called, chicken, when you're supposed to stand on...
You did?
When you stand on one, like a board, and you try to get the other person off.
What's that?
Not in that way, though.
That's a prime
Like
sub.
Krillic does with the Prime Sub Gaming for 54 months.
Jesus Christ, Krillic. Thank you so much for that. 54 months.
Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. Thank you.
It's from yesterday. Oh, shit. We don't take yesterday's buttons. Take it back. Just kidding.
Not yesterday's button.
Oh, my God. Not yesterday's buttons. We didn't play chicken that much. I would have been horrible at that.
I was really good at that.
Yeah, I know. Your balance is stupid.
But typically, most of the time, I wasn't up against other dudes. It was the girls that were much better at the balance. Like, they were.
Women tend to have better, like, lower body balance and muscles and shit. I am not women.
I am not women.
I do not share those characteristics with other women. I'm just not a coordinated person. I have a bad time with my limbs in space.
By the way, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Oh, it's just the way I am.
I know. And it's just more like along the lines of when you said the things like the bouncy. What the fuck was that thing called again?
Pogo ball.
The pogo ball. It just seems like the kind of thing that would be like.
That would kill me?
Yes.
Yeah. I used to do
Precisely
backflips off swings and stuff though. Like I used to be a little better at shit than I am now.
All right. At any point, did you have like a foot growth spurt, and then like after that, it was just gone?
No.
No, it wasn't like that. 'Cause
No.
You know people like that, right? Like middle
Yeah,
school.
oh yeah, for sure.
Like you go for away for the summer, and then you come back in the summer, and then like the dude that you knew was like 4'3" is now 6 foot tall.
He doesn't know what to do with his limbs.
And he's just super. He's like, I don't know how to balance this yet. I don't. Whoa, the floor is really far down there. It is not. And it's just you can just see the awkwardness of it, right?
Yeah, you could just see. You could totally see the awkwardness. Absolutely.
I don't know how to balance all this. I don't know what's up. And then those guys become buff and finally get it, and those guys are the exact same dudes that become tight ends in football. And I actually mean that.
You wanted to say tight end.
I wanted people to think about tight ends. And the best players in the NFL, of course. I mean, that's what we talk about here is nothing but sports ball. I mean,
sports ball.
What else would we talk about? All right, I need my object reference points for this next bit. What are we building? A gigantic science museum.
It is a gigantic science museum. It's amazing. Honestly, Blake J, that was a lot easier to balance on than a pogo stick. I couldn't do a pogo stick either. A gigantic science museum? That's what she said?
Did you?
Gigantic science museum. Now I did. Alright, let me go over here and cut up some pumpkins. Sports bowel?
Sports bowel.
Oh, this is the bath salts farm. Don't want that one.
We're gonna try a different method on this.
Used to pogo stick without hands? What the fuck, Hambo?
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. All right, Mr. Coordinated over here.
Right? Oh,
That's pretty awesome, man.
I didn't need to bring extra pumpkins. There's plenty of pumpkins.
PP, plenty of pumpkins.
Fucking P, dude. Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood, plenty of pumpkins.
However you want to do it. Whatever way you want to slice it.
I'll slice it this way. Can't do it now with only 1 foot. I mean, it's a little harder.
Yeah, it probably makes it a little tougher. Go into the pumpkin hole. Oh, now I put all the pumpkins in there. That was really smart, Hermie.
You looked at a pogo stick and fell over once. It's fair.
I'm with you, Mecca. All right. This is another bucket fist seed moment. Ready?
It absolutely is a bucket
I need an axe.
seed moment.
I need my axe. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Pumpkin.
4,
Right click.
5.
Left click. Pumpkin. What?
I'm so disappointed that the
Aw.
dispensers don't work on that shit, by the way.
Yeah, that is pretty disappointing.
They absolutely should.
Okay.
3, 4,
My
5.
block won't go away. I have a perma lantern.
Come on!
Take a sip of coffee.
1, 2, 3,
Regroup.
4, 5. 1,
There we go.
2, 3, 4, 5. Brain hurt. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we go this way with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn it. Get back on the wall, you son of a bitch. 1,
Oh, yeah,
2,
the falling off
3,
the wall is so
4,
easy to do.
5. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You enjoying the counting, by the way? Stop with the turtle sex sounds. It's turning me on, damn it.
Well, Mecca was one of the
1,
first people to make a
2.
turtle farm on the old
3,
Subserver, so I think he likes it. You like it, don't you, Mecca? Is that where the turtle
2,
sex sounds are coming from?
3.
Coming from
I was
4.
gifted these pickles.
200 Andre.
1, 2.
Thank you for the bits, though.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it is on the 200. Sorry. I appreciate the troll attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2. All right, so it doesn't work out. Now.
I feel like my noggin's full of numbers and I'm not even counting anything. I'm just making multiple Jack Skellingtons.
Never rip it all down because I fucking hate it.
What do we fucking hate?
I hate it. I need the symmetry. If we don't have the symmetry, I'm going to be, that's about it.
Fuck this thing in particular.
So here's how we're going to play this then. We're going to do by methods. And by that I mean by the 1s, by the 2s, by the 3s. There'll be less counting.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I know a lot of people like the counting though. But there will be more counting. We're doing circular objects in Minecraft.
Super content.
I was gifted these pickles.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. I can't remember what day it is yet I manage. What run it's Candyman, fuck my L tongue, blood spat tongue.
Whoa, that took a weird turn.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Oh, I'm back till I lose count. Check my SoundCloud for the rest. Just kidding, I don't have one. Should I make one? What do you... Is it only for, like, original music stuff? What do people have on their SoundClouds?
You gotta make music though.
Oh, do you have to? Is it just music?
No, you would just have to do music. Aren't we talking about asses in dirty chat? I know. Big old dirty chat always talking about that ass cream and the bidet. And, we talk about all the stuff. All the important topics of the day.
Lieutenant Dan, I got you some ass cream. Little Prism on a Monday?
Prism's good.
It's no L-O-V-E, but it's a really 80s sounding song.
Agreed.
It beats otherworldly. It beats all otherworldly topics, right?
It is universal. There's even a book about it. It's called Everybody Poops.
Hey, so Raj and I you didn't start a new playthrough this weekend, did you?
No.
Fallout 4. Raj finally finished Far Harbor. And I started a new playthrough of Fallout 4, and I actually added a couple of mods. They made it really easy to do. I added sim settlements, which I haven't fully gotten into yet because I can't find any fucking NPC that wants to leave my settlement. And I put in Fallout 4 Bug Fixer, but I don't think Bug Fixer and sim settlements work really well together because I tried to make Mama Murphy her chair. If you played through the game, you know what I mean. And she just, stands on it, going, I need to sit down. And I'm like, you're standing on your fucking chair.
Oh, good old Bethesda games.
This is a personal choice at this point.
I've made you your goddamn chair. Now sit. Sit down, you old bag.
I love it. I even gave her some of my hard-earned jet, bitch. Hi, Shawnee and Jones.
Shawnee and Jones, how you doing, man? Okay. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do on the very last bit here. So we're increasing our symmetrical advancements, right? Lost track of the days. It's been like that, right?
I kind of did too, and honestly, it was really, really nice, and I came up with a good idea tonight.
Are you going to make it yourself?
No. I don't know how to do that. Any mod of anything that if we're talking about either Minecraft content or personal like making money shit, there is nothing in my life that is worth me learning how to make Minecraft mods. Putting that amount of time into it.
No, it's not your jam anyway.
No. I don't enjoy that. I kind of like losing track of the days though, because that means I don't have to keep track of like due dates and shit. And I mean like samples, not like
Babies.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what, like a 7? Yeah. God dang it. Get up there, Bobby. I can't. It's too high. The wall can't jump. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce with me. Bounce with me. There we go.
Did you just?
I just.
You just Jay-Z'd.
Okay, now I like it better. There's about a few books on making mods, so I think I'll be putting some time into that. It's a good hobby if you're into it. I'm just saying for Hermie,
for me,
it's not.
I'm not into it.
It's not her jam.
I don't think I would enjoy it. I will say what genius idea I came up with earlier.
It was genuinely good.
And,
Genuinely good.
I think we should have an enchantment, or possibly the idea of a curse was thrown up in Minecraft that is the opposite of looting. So if you have like whatever it is, Misfortune 5 or whatever, you don't get any drops. For example. So I was thinking about that when I was at the Enderman farm. So also I figured out for me to have good creative ideas, I need 4 days off my like day job and like 3 days of like 12 hours of sleep at night. So, right? Creative ideas. Just I need some sleep.
Par for the course, yes. Yo, what's up, gamer mama? How you doing tonight?
Hey, and a long conversation about bidets. I mean, maybe that was the triggering catalyst. Maybe I don't need sleep at all. It could be just the bidets.
It was the bidet catalyst. Never underestimate the catalyst of a bidet.
Bidet thoughts by Hermie.
Do you imagine the amount of thinking?
Ours-
All right, look, a lot of people have like they're singing in the shower, you know, that's kind of a thing, or they come up with the ideas, the shower brainstorm, right?
Bidet brainstorm.
But have you heard of bidet brainstorming?
Bidet brainstorms.
When you're cleaning the crap out of your body, right? Your thoughts become more inspired.
Not to be confused with a colonic. I cleanse my colon right now.
You're getting lost in Cookie Clicker again? Really? I've never been like
An idle game
Okay,
person,
okay.
except Zombidle.
Zombidle is fun.
I played
agree.
a lot of Zombidle.
But there's a whole slew of people out there.
These pickles.
I noticed that I have a lot of dead batteries. If anyone wants them, they're free of charge.
Good dad joke right there. That's a solid dad joke right there.
Oh God.
There seems to be like a research. You know, Ichon used to do this all the time. He was like,
Oh yeah, the idle games.
but automating idle games, and I never quite got that.
I don't either.
Right? Like, not even playing them, automating them, and just having them open and play themselves. It seems like I don't know what that
I
seems
don't get
like.
it either. I
Like-
don't get it, but I mean, maybe it's a way to practice modding.
I mean, sure.
That's a value I can see about it.
Is it maybe just like I found a way to beat the system, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe something like that.
1.8 trillion per second.
You get so addicted to idle games. It does feel like it defeats the purpose, right? Yes, exactly. At least in my mind, I'm like, I don't know if I get it. Idle games are great. Gems of War is a really cool game, by the way, if you guys are down with that.
That's not idle.
You're right, that's not idle.
My sister was playing. What was she playing today? She was playing Dragon Merge or something like that. I never heard of it. I don't think it was idle either.
Although I have to say, if we're going to start talking about mobile games, we should probably be getting paid for it.
True. Mini Rush should be.
That's a big market.
Yeah.
You're also clicking cookies? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want to eat my cookies. I'll eat my cookies right now. Give me cookies deep.
Ew, mobile games. Here's the secret. You ready for this? In order to have a good mobile game, hear me out on this, you need to be able to play it with one hand.
Yep.
If your game requires 2 appendages, you're doing it wrong.
I prefer to use 2 appendages, but I totally see what you're saying.
Dang it.
This?
I'm considering Minecraft mods like I have to decide between Forge or Fabric. No, you don't. You should definitely make for both. You just have to do a different compile for their different hooks. Code's smart, not harder. And all you have to do is basically have your internal classes defined and then have 2 different class definitions, and then you're good to go.
And Lex will say don't use core mods.
Lex will say don't use core mods. Think about it like this. It's like the difference between if you were coding, right? And then say you had to have a reference to a database, right? And every time that you had a reference to the database, you put in all the connection string for the database information, right? And then versus having like a master file where you have one place that you put all the connection information in, and then when you need to connect to it and reference that, you just reference your variable. Same thing. Now that being said, I've never written a mod for Forge or Curse, or Forge or Fabric. So take my opinion with a grain of salt, but I don't think it's that much of a change, honestly.
But you know Minecraft and you know coding.
Yes.
Oh man, fall. Okay. It just like after Labor Day feels like that's when fall starts, you know?
You know what? No. I'm not letting stuff dictate when I decide. You know what dictates for me is when the weather changes it, right? It like because the month ticked over to September does not mean we're in fall now, right?
But the kids are back in school.
That part of it feels like it, yes.
Yeah. And it
But-
smelled like football outside the other day.
It's not a good smell. It smelled like
Okay.
football.
So here's the thing, though, and Skinner Bees and I were actually talking about this. I think we live like a block away from the football field, and that Skinner Bees used to cheer at, and that particular field has its own like smell.
Oh, yeah, it
And
does.
I smelled that in the air the other day, and I was like, oh my god, it smells like football. That's what football smells like to me. So there you go.
All it takes is a small, slight breeze, and we'll be getting the whiff of that football, if you know what I mean.
Whiff of football. When pumpkin spice is out in force, so April. What the fuck is wrong with me? August 15th, then.
Is Roger speaking Latin, Ancient Greek, HTML, or another language, but I'm sure it was intelligent. That's right. Everything that comes out of my mouth is always intelligent.
He's a goddamn genius.
And
He's
if
a
you didn't
fucking
get
wizard. He's a fucking wizard.
Nah, that's some too much pressure shit right there. I stumble on what do they call them these days? The words at times.
That makes one of us.
You don't stumble on any words?
No,
No,
never.
No problems
Never.
there. No. Fall is when the leaves change colors. Fall is when as the Americans call it fall, because that's when the leaves fall down. That's why we call it that, you know.
It's the autumnal equinox.
Ah.
September 22nd this year, I think.
I mean, sure.
All I know is that my pear chestnut antique candle is begging to be fired up. That's my new fall candle. I'm excited. And all my apple candles, they're waiting, Raj.
I don't mind like scented candles and stuff. I don't get seasonal scented candles. Like, can it just smell good?
Yeah, okay.
Like Does it have to be like, oh, this is very seasonal?
I think it does a little bit. Like I have the one that we have in here in the living room smells a little bit beachy. So I don't think I would burn that in the fall. I think it's an atmospheric
fine,
thing.
right?
It can feel pretty cozy. Your trees are all needles. We'll stop living in... Oh, you live in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, that makes sense.
I have to be careful here, chat.
You sound like you're nogging it out pretty hard over there.
Well, it's the wall thing. So you go... We have very, very tall walls.
We do have tall walls.
So going down to the next layer is a bit of a... Is a bit of oopsies. It's a bit of an oopsies.
All right, after the stack of pumpkins, I'm giving my wrist a little rest. Wrist rest.
You go hang out in the candle shop. That works too, right?
You just take the
Oh,
smell.
goddamn.
Just take whiffs. That did you guys not have an Aldi? Aldi has. They probably didn't back in the day, but they have great candles for like $4. Just fantastic. And they're not 100% soy, so they still have a little bit of soot, but they're like soy blends, so not as much.
You're right. I could definitely do with a regen beacon. That's probably true.
A re-
hey,
I offered to beacon you.
I didn't think I would need it, but a regen beacon would sound.
I'll beacon you. That'll give me a little something.
Scotty beat me twice last night.
Did he? That's not yet. I have a specific I'm pretty actually picky about scents.
I know you are.
And that's the weirdest thing to me because we were at my mom's house today. Again, obviously, we had the barbecue. I mentioned that earlier. And Raj is in love with this freaking hand
Oh,
soap.
it smells so good.
It's like Black Cherry Merlot, I think from like Bath and Body Works. And I was like, oh, is that the same hand soap you were talking about last time? And Raj was like, yeah, it's the best hand soap ever. And I'm like, this is completely unremarkable to me.
I was more of a, yeah, that smells really good. Not like, oh my god, that's the best hand soap ever. I don't get that excited about hand soap.
That's the first time I've ever seen you like get real excited about hand soap.
This was a particularly pleasant scent. I came out of the bathroom smelling prettier than when I went in.
Okay, do you want haste or jump boost?
I want
Or
regen.
speed? Well, you're gonna get regen. Do you want none of the above? You don't have.
Let me go with. Let's go with haste. Haste it is. Although now that I think about it, they won't make a fucking difference at all. But okay, it's fine. Go with haste.
I think jump boost is worse for what you're doing though.
Or better, depending on how you look at it.
Depending on the jumpiness of the thing, you know.
The resistance was actually a really good call there. I don't know if that's a secondary option though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. That'd have been good.
Too late. You can change it yourself if you want.
Also, small little tidbit. I'm too far away.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Did not know.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know. Seems like it might be time for more torches. Are you using gray carpet outside?
Outside is not designed yet.
I thought you said you wanted me to pumpkin up the outside.
Yes, but there has been no carpet on it yet.
Oh.
Wants the penis enlargement beacon effects. It's not what she said.
That is not what she said.
She's like,
We're fine. Resistance is futile, Borg friends.
assimilate.
It's our Borg now, comrades.
It is our Borg.
Whoops. That's a fuck up. No worries. That's why it's a sandbox game. You can just chop up your fuck ups. It's fine.
Minecraft, chop up your fuck ups. That should be the slogan, the tagline.
Chop up through your fuck ups, baby.
Guys, I do want to mention it a few times because we are going to have to do some major catching up if we're going to get into the pickle stuff. We literally have a box of pickle things to eat right here. That menu gets unlocked at 1,000 sub points. Dropped off a bunch over the weekend, and it's going to take a little bit. That's just the sub goal. That's our reason. We're going to try to go above and beyond if we can, guys. And we have tons of rewards.
If you want us to see us eat gross pickle stuff.
Right there, these are the point, and this is sub points, by the way. And so far, that is, we're going the wrong way big time. That's accurate. Yeah, that's accurate.
Oh, no.
And that's going to drop even further here in the next 30 seconds or something like that. Anyway, but these are the goals that we have there that are going to be, that we're trying to get for September, because there is a huge deal on subscriptions.
20% off subs. Hoagies,
I was gifted these
as it were.
pickles.
What do you call a woman with a bottle opener in one hand, a knife in the other hand, a pair of scissors under her arm, and a corkscrew behind her ear? Swiss Army wife.
Oh my God.
Ah,
I was wondering where he was going with that.
I see where he went with that.
The Swiss Army wife.
Question, Raj. The outside here, do we want all stairs up like the rest? Where I am right now? I fell down.
Oh, you meant there.
I
You
was
don't
on-
understand. We gotta get on the same page. I meant here. Oh, the one that's done that just needs lit up all the way around the outside.
I was also... Oh. Okay. I can do that too?
That does go there. You're not, so don't worry about
But-
that. But the
but-
wall's literally not done yet. So
No, I know. But will that get stairs up the whole way?
here, yes.
Okay. In case I finish this.
This looks actually pretty cool. I like this. Thank you very much, Macadam. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys.
And thank you for the bits, Lost Sniper. Don't forget your hero when you hit ground zero.
All right, I needed more materials, so I went over there. Probably need more coffee too. Now that I think about it. Yep. All right, what are we doing here? Shulker boxes. We got a little bit of that. Deep slate. Oh, there's some andesite walls. We'll take that. A lot of purchases that we made in the past over here, Herms. Holy shit.
I know. We
Okay.
were thinking ahead, right?
Yes, we were. Beacon effects separate from what's already there based on what's used for your base.
Oh, a mod pack idea, or a mod or data pack idea. Like specifically to what's used for the beacon. To make the beacon. That's an interesting idea. Raj, am I doing like if it's in the water as well?
That backside is not, that needs a row of that.
This? Okay.
Yeah. But then after that, then it goes there, yes.
Okay. So even if it's watered, we still want the pumpkins.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, I'll do the other side since I feel like it's more finished.
So yeah, long story short, like you weren't wrong at all on that. It's just that
You said walls, and you meant the bottom of the walls, and I thought top of the walls because that's where I knew we were putting pumpkins on the outside of the walls.
why do we have shit tons of melons and pumpkins in our auto sorter?
Good question.
Was I lazy one day and was like, fuck it?
I'm not saying I wasn't, unless I put in like shulker boxes. I didn't realize they were in there. That seems like the most likely thing. The Nuka-Cola song? Ooh! Acrylic made his first ever auto sorter on the server over the weekend. Sweet, dude. Is it working? I fell in. Whoa. My blocks are coming back to haunt me.
Because you had them in your inventory and dropped them there? That's probably true. That's probably true. It is working. Grats, man.
GG.
On your vanilla auto sorter. It is an advancement to finally get to that point.
Right. Like you're a big boy now?
Well, it's like a thing that you're going to require on like every playthrough in many different operations, right?
True.
How to sort the shit out.
True. Absolutely.
It is. I would definitely say a vanilla rite of passage. I definitely would. If you plan on doing any redstoning, that is. Right? That is definitely a vanilla rite of passage.
The Nuka-Cola song.
I don't know the Nuka-Cola song.
I don't know
And
the
stop
Nuka-Cola
it.
song
We
either.
don't need to, I don't think. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Started playing Barbarian. I started a new playthrough this weekend.
I didn't start a new playthrough. I continued an old playthrough. Because Hermie's been bugging me for literally 6 years to finish up Far Harbor.
I'm like, play Fahaba.
And I played Far Harbor. I only had like 2 quests left to get to, so it didn't take that long. We crawled up through the Fallout. And the whole
Had a
time we
good
were doing
time.
it, we were like, remember, Hermie, no matter how much it's fun for I'm playing Fallout and you're playing Fallout, remember, we don't try to play
76 together.
76 together. I can't join the server because it costs $35. I have to wait. For Minecraft, you mean?
Oh.
Like, if you don't own Minecraft, then yeah, you can't join the server.
Yeah.
If you have a
Yeah,
hacked
you'll have-
version of Minecraft, we
you'll have
don't
to
allow
have-
that, yeah.
Yeah. You'll have to have a Java server or a Java version of Minecraft.
That's true.
That we don't provide. My fault. If we had a nice way to hook you up, we would. But
The true story is, it has not come up that often. Most people that watch our channel already own Minecraft, so we never really have thought about like,
Right,
doing giveaways
indeed.
for it.
I have not played Sim Settlements 2 because I saw in the thing that it wasn't all done, and I wanted to play with one that was all done so I could understand the concept of the Sim Settlements, if that makes sense, you know. Now, let's go make a whole bunch of torches. Yay! Fun stuff.
Remember when Minecraft was given away by a lot of streamers?
Yep, I do too.
And then it became really hard. Like, who wants Minecraft? They're like,
We already have it.
Just get, and what would end up happening is somebody would win and they'd be like, just give it to somebody else. I'm like, I can't find anybody. You take it.
Time to roll the latch giveaway tool again. Hi, Northlight.
What's up, Northlight? I don't think Sim Settlement's my vibe. I don't think it is.
It probably isn't, but I don't like the manualness of the settlements right now.
I don't like the
But
settlements at all.
Unfortunately, I think Sim Settlements is like almost, well, it's not quite.
All right, my opinion is this. As much as the Fallout universe is great, love the Fallout universe, I do personally feel that getting a little bit too into that portion of it is something that other games just do better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the one we're playing right now.
Right. It's like playing Minecraft for its combat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I play Fallout for like the beautiful environmental things that happen in the game
And storytelling.
and storytelling and
I love the story. It's so good. And the fun, the environment is wonderful. They do such a great job creating that environment.
And I'll be perfectly honest with you, my least favorite thing is when they force me to do like settlement things. I hated it. I'm like, meh.
Another settlement needs your help, Raj.
I don't want to build shit right now. I have a whole nother game that I play that for.
Did I stutter? Another settlement needs your fucking help.
Well, I guess they're gonna fucking die.
Guess the super mutants are gonna take him over, motherfucker. Human. Bad. Ow, that hurt my throat.
I feel like in
Don't
this
do that anymore.
post-apocalyptic environment, you either learn how to live or you die. You don't need the help of others. Just saying. I feel like that's how factions are born. No government? Any way that we want to do it? Anybody agree with what I think?
Did anybody
7
see
people.
Did anybody see The Walking Dead? I think that's literally what happened.
Pretty much, yeah. Tale of Two Wastelands right now? Nice.
What is that? Switch demos for Fallout? It's on the Switch? Of course it is. We're Bethesda. We make our games for all the platforms. No.
What, you don't have phones?
All. Well, they're not down there with Blizzard yet, are they?
I like how... All right. Here's what I absolutely love. All right, this is one of the things that you have to just kind of keep in mind when playing like any sort of Bethesda game, right? And a lot of games have this in a very... It's cute and funny how it presents itself, but it's very buggy, right? And there's bugs that...
Cute, but it's very, very buggy.
There's a lot of bugs, and you have to... Some of them are game breaking, and some of them are kind of like, oh, that was kind of funny as shit, right? And I like the fact that on the wiki for Fallout 4, you know, in Minecraft, it'll be like this, right? So here's like the Minecraft wiki. So we'll just do like a random item. All right, let's do like cobblestone. All right. Then they're the same kind of things for all the items. Breaking time, all the stuff, post-generation usage, all the things that go into crafting recipes, and then they'll go into, like, on the stone cutter, things you can make with it, the sounds of it, what happens with the Bedrock Edition, data values, and then how they go into advancements, and then the history.
That's a prime sub.
Prime sub! Who's
that's
done
it.
it? Willibald13, thank you very much for that Prime sub. We appreciate you.
Thank you very, very much for that. Really do appreciate that. Now, you see this little spot right here? It says issues. Very little. On the Fallout wiki, this section down here that looks like history is called bugs.
Oh, yeah. And it's like,
So
luckily, since these games have been out for a while,
They have
there's
fixes.
there's like console commands you can use.
run this console command. Run this console command. So, but that's Fallout. You know, you gotta roll with it.
Yeah.
And thank you really once again for Prime Gaming, Willie Bald. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Raj, did you play Ori and the Blind Forest?
No, I didn't play that.
Okay. Which one am I thinking of that you play? Am I getting it confused with Hollow Knight?
One. Maybe I
Are you
played Hollow
sure?
Knight.
Are you sure you didn't play Ori and the Blind Forest?
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Okay. Bethesda, we make our games for all devices. But what about Elder Scrolls 6 all devices? You know what you could do? You could buy Skyrim again with fishing.
Some of the times the bugs are endearing and they're funny, like weird character movement, and some dude is like, "Look at this guy! What the hell is he over here? Look!"
Oh
at that."
my god. Speaking of weird shit. Okay, so if you play Fallout, there's I think it's like Sunnyvale Farms. There's like one hippie robot and his name's like Mr. Feelgood or something like that. And so I didn't know. I was like, I visited there and I talked to him and I was like, oh, hey, dude. Hey, robot dude. And I got access to the workshop or whatever. I don't think there's any quest there yet anyway. And he's showed up in Sanctuary and I'm like, I don't think that's supposed to happen, but okay, we'll move on. Again, I don't think Sim Settlements and Fallout Bug Fix are playing real well together. But my game crashed when I was doing my Paladin Dance quest when we cleared out whatever Tech Industries. I was in the elevator, and all of a sudden, the same Mr. Handy, like Mr. Feelgood or whatever, shows up next to me, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing in my elevator? Game crashes.
See, stuff like that, though, is sometimes a little funny.
It was
though.
hilarious.
Like, and those cute bugs are great. And then, or dialogue mishaps. Those are always fun, too.
I love it. My favorite thing is when, like, you're on a stealth mission and you're with, like, Paladin Dance or something like that, and, you know, you're not necessarily worried about his power armor going, chung, 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 chung. But then he's, like, running into a wall, and you're like, I love you. I like you. Have a cupcake.
I swear to God that they took a straight page. Paladin Dance is straight up a combination, or no, he's just straight up he's Buzz Lightyear. And when he does shit like that, he's actually straight up Buzz Lightyear. Buzz, Buzz, Buzz Lightyear, Buzz, Buzz, Buzz Lightyear. I don't think we're alone here.
Mr. Feelgoods is in. He's so dumb. all the characters are dumb.
Oh, I hate NPCs. I hate having a companion in Fallout.
Lone Wanderer for the win. Like, it's like if you want something to get in your way, run a companion.
Sniping in, scoping in to kill things, right in line of sight. Right there. Power armor right in your face. No problem, bud. Got you covered.
Hold up. Raj, I want you to read what Shawnee and Jones just said in chat.
I know. Did you use the Paladin Dance Buzz Lightyear bot? I think I need to do that.
Does this exist?
I'm sure that it does.
Okay. Well, damn, we have to take the car up after stream.
You do have to take the car up the stream.
I was like, I'm gonna. Oh. Didn't somebody have like didn't somebody make a Thomas the Train mod for, was it Skyrim?
Thomas the Train?
I want to say yes.
Hermie, did you make that regen? I only have haste right now.
The regen's on there already, right?
Nope, I have haste. That's all I got.
Oh, hell. Let me fix the beacon.
Beacon? I need the beacon.
Thomas the Train Dragons in Skyrim.
God.
They were so worried about whether they could that they didn't think about whether they should.
Well played. Yeah, what's up, Credstick? How you doing?
Hi, Credstick. Don't no, it's fine. Nobody saw that. It's fine. Click and click. Why is it? It's only letting me click like one. Why?
What?
It's only letting me click one of them.
Yes, heart. And then you can only pick one on the left and one on the right. You can't pick both on the right.
Well, fine then. Regen it is. Okay. It didn't look the right kind of UI that I was used to seeing, or maybe I'm just blind and deaf and not thinking right. It's fine.
Just like they add companions in Left 4 Dead shooting game, zombies, bam, friendly fire. Exactly. Walk right in front of your pistols and shit, right? It's exactly like that.
Like you did with your robot. You shot your robot.
Yeah, but literally it was like I dismissed the NPC, right? And then a room full of robots attacked me, and I shot all the robots in there. But one of them was my NPC. It's not right. It's not fair.
Ada turned on Raj.
Yeah. What you gonna do though? What you gonna do? Yeah, what's up, Stars Rules? How you doing?
Hello, hello.
Yo, that regen thing is pretty useful. Although it's slow as fuck, isn't it? Holy hell.
It's not a fast regen.
It's pretty damn slow.
Busy as usual. Same. Got a nice relaxing weekend in, and it's Back to tasks.
I think I'm going to have to do something about the September stuff, guys. I don't know what, though. I think we're going to have to open up the pickle menu somehow.
I think we are maybe going to have to lower that initial.
Well, we were 15 subs away from it on
I know.
on Friday.
Damn.
So it was relatively seriously close.
We've got 161 days to complete the Minecraft until...
What is complete the Minecraft?
Until what?
See, the problem is, though, thank you very much, Cheyenne. I do appreciate you running that. The problem is right now, we're now 214 sub points away from the first thing, where we were 15 subs away from it, right?
We may have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun.
Yeah. So, that's not going to work.
All right, why don't we have a discussion between us, and
Yep.
we'll figure out what the best thing is to do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
To complete the Minecraft server. What does that mean?
Does that mean, like, before 118 comes out?
What does completing it mean? What does this completion mean? Oh. Before the launch, 161 days. That's quite a bit.
Do we have confirmation that it's exactly that number of days?
I don't think so yet, no. One does not complete Minecraft.
Don't forget also, guys,
True.
October 16th, I think it is, Minecraft Live.
Yes.
So we want to make sure we get in there and check out everything that's coming up.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh, 15th of February, 2022. Happy Valentine's Day to us, bitches. We finally have a reason to celebrate.
Wait, that's the actual release date?
Oh, we got it? We got it? Do we have a confirmation? Official tweet. We don't want to get ourselves excited quite yet.
But it also does
Can
mean...
you link the tweet, Stars Rules?
Yeah.
Not that we don't trust you, but you know how people are about stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Getting all hyped for no reason.
I need multiple confirmations. Multiple confirmations.
Yes. Yes, everybody. Yep. That's actually I thought it would be earlier, but I want it to be right, so I would have waited that long, honestly, for the whole update, but it's not my decision.
True.
I would have waited that long.
Huh.
We will all find out together, SimWorld, won't we?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good, then. That means we're going to have Christmas over the 117 one. Hopefully that means we're going to have a couple of patches as well. Which could be
Hopefully.
kind of a good thing.
A really good thing. And, we will... Maybe we'll build a big old Christmas tree on the server somewhere. That sounds like it could be a fun community project, like a Christmas village.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sean
Oh my
Ian Jones
goodness!
dropping in 10. Thank you very much,
Yes!
dude.
Thank you, Sean Ian Jones. We appreciate you so much. Boom, 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 boom.
Really, really do appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sean Ian Jones. That is just wonderful. Just wonderful. Thank you so much. Just saying, if anybody's after any emotes, now would be a great time to... Woo, that's not right. To start a hype train. Toss a couple bits in the ring, you might get yourself some emotes. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have all the hype train emotes yet. Yeah, we're planning on having some more community events coming up.
Yes, we are.
Woo!
We're spending a lot of time on our base, and we have. Don't think this is any like. Don't think this is like anything, right? Like a negative thing towards whatever. But we have a lot of longevity when it comes down to working and diligently working towards bases.
You bet.
Way more than most.
We have developed this thing. What is it? We've developed this tenacity.
Because it's easy to start a big project, it's hard to finish one. You were working your ass off?
All right.
You got the first third of your storage done. Dished out to get some lag prevention to start. To do some lag prevention to start the next third.
All right.
What do you mean by lag prevention? Oh, what do you mean in your system, like moving stuff around? Yeah, I mean, so far, everything seems to be going pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's good to go. Server-wise, we have a lot on the server, by the way. It helps when your base is gargantuan, but
It does, but you don't like have to like it's also easy to quit, you know what I mean?
how many people have you seen start a big base and never finish it?
Do you guys have stars rules? Do you have a list of community goals? Because that's a pretty fun thing. I like that. Yeah, sticking with it isn't easy. Exactly. It's very hard. It's very easy to like get bored, especially when you get bored easily or distracted easily. It's very easy to go do something else. But we're working on disciplining ourselves to make sure that we finish this shit.
That looks pretty fucking cool.
Oh, I like that a lot, Raj. Let me go look. Okay, you can't find an official launch date, QB. Stars, where did you see the announcement?
Well, I don't know that this is an official announcement. You just made that your arbitrary date for when you need to do it. So you have plenty of time. Yeah. So I don't think it might.
You pushed it back for your server.
Right.
You're gonna finish. Okay.
It's
so
not for Minecraft.
So
That's
we
not a
don't
Minecraft
know.
announcement.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't know from Minecraft when we're gonna be.
Correct.
We'll grab that update. Okay. That's a fun thing to have a lot of community goals. Though. I mean, that's very cool. Rogers does look really good. Let me land and like eyeball this thing up. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. Yeah, see, I am thinking, my brain is thinking like December. But maybe they'll have more information on Minecraft Live, so.
What's up, Bucktrailer? How you doing?
Hi. And Scarlet Air, hello.
Scarlet, you've been here. Where did you take off for a bit and then came back? Either way, bonjour again.
GG. I like it. Planet Arium.
It is the planetarium. Doing pretty good. Got to come up with some different plans because, like, we fell off a little bit too far over the on the sub goals for the things to like. I literally have a box of pickle stuff to eat right here, which had many plans for.
We're so hungry
And
for it.
I kind of been in my own head a little bit about like what I need to do to do a change for that. Yeah. Anyway, that looks really good though. I like
do.
that.
Yes, it's very good.
And then from that point on, we have Dome on that.
I was gifted these pickles.
Did you hear about the tomb they discovered in Egypt? It was filled with hazelnuts and chocolate. They believe it belonged to Pharaoh Rocher.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say about that.
I think that's the leader right there.
Wow. Thank you for the bits, Law Sniper.
Jesus.
Whoops. Left click.
All right, I'm gonna go take a break. Get the kids ready for bed. It is
Excellent.
school night.
It is a school night.
That's the leader, definitely. I agree. I agree. All right, I'll be right back.
You did wake up and choose violence. I do like Rochers, though. I mean, I think a lot of people say they're overrated. I mean, as long as I like it, that's all that matters. I love Nutella. Love it. I love it. 1,000 years ago, my college roommate went to... It's not the first time I had it. I think I had it the first time in French class when I was in high school. I had the best French teachers. They would always do nice cultural stuff for us. Not just teach us French, but also, like, teach us about the food culture and stuff like that. Like, Nutella wasn't widely available in the States then. We're not going to talk about how long ago I was in high school. We don't discuss things like that on this channel. But we... that was the first time I had Nutella. But when I was in high school, or college, my roommate did a semester abroad in Australia the year after we actually lived together, and she brought me back. Nutella had released, like, it was like a drinking glass filled with Nutella, so it was kind of like a jelly jar, like we used to have, like back in the day. You'll see like jelly jar, like drinking glasses. It was like that, but it had The Simpsons on it, and it was just like, that's a really thoughtful gift for me. But it came from Australia, and it was one of the tastiest things I ever had. Who's dive bombing our base? Raj is on break. They're probably not mozzarella. I think they're talking about it's like a candy. Hi, Andre. Ah! Pumpkin's in my face. Oh my god. Okay. You gotta okay, you gotta charge your headphones. Alright. Right on. I'm so behind the times. I'm still using the same earbuds I bought like 10 years ago. I think both sides still work, which is a fucking miracle. If you guys remember, actually, I think they're the same ones I used to stream with. No, they're not. They're not, because I remember my purple Sonys. They did die a little bit ago. No, I have like purple and pink Sony earbuds right now. But I've had them for like 7 or 8 years. You better not be stealing my pumpkins! Ah! I'll trident you, boy. I will trident you. Hi, Andre. A little wall-eyed there, buddy. But yeah, we don't talk about how long ago that was. That was the first time I had Nutella though, and I love it. But I was also a super sweet tooth, and I love chocolate, so like, wait, you can't go wrong with that, right? Sometimes I wish I didn't have such a sweet tooth, but it's all good. It's all good. You hear gravel. I think it's a composter filling. Yeah, it's the composter. It does sound like gravel. Never had hazelnut in the house. Ever? They're like Brazil nuts, right? Hazelnuts and... No, they're not the same. They're not the same thing. Are hazelnuts and Brazil nuts the same things? I know. No, they're not. Okay. I'm trying to think. There was like a different name for Brazil nuts or something like that. Do you guys remember... Right. I remember that the hazelnuts is what they make Nutella out of. That part I know. Because the Rocher candies have a hazelnut in the middle. Do you guys remember? I know my grandma, when we were like kids, at Christmas time, they always had like the nuts in the shells, and they always, that's why they had the nut crackers out. Like you would crack the nuts. Brazil nuts is the huge one. Oh, your mom's allergic. Yeah, I don't carry a giant pair of headphones to listen to music at work while I'm like prepping samples. Which is such a boring, repetitive task. I need at least one other thing to keep my brain busy. So yeah, I'm earbuds for portability only. Obviously not fidelity. I know, hazelnuts, in my opinion, are much better than peanuts. But peanuts are legumes, they're not even nuts, so there you go. Ha! Fact of the day. Science facts with Herbie. Welcome back, Rush.
Thank you. Already eat nuts because you have dentures? That makes sense. All right. How goes the pumpkin schnipping?
Oh, wait, it's carving. It's carving day, all right. I think I made it a decent way around the building.
There's some complex architecture that I have to deal with here.
Will there be counting?
Most likely.
Bring it on.
Pretty much. I think we're on the Blackstone now for this next bit.
Cred stick. You're saying Og user should gum the nuts?
You should gum the nuts. Fantastic.
Nuts and gum together at last.
Selenium poisoning if you eat too much nuts?
Brazil nuts?
Don't eat too many nuts.
Lewd. Pain. You remember where you are. Come on. You guys should be disappointed if we're not lewd. Like, you should be worried.
That's
If
actually very
if
true.
we don't say gum the nuts, you should be like,
What is wrong? What
are Raj
happened?
and Hermie wearing a wire? What's going on? What about almond flour? Dude, does anybody love marzipan? Like, around Christmas? I get it at Aldi. It's so good. I eat it before I get home, so Raj doesn't even know what it
What's
is.
that? That's a prime sub.
Mass erection.
Yeah.
IDK why it's having me share this, but LLLLOL.
All right, then. Thank you very much for the resub. Do appreciate that.
Mass Erection, the perfect name for our freaking channel.
I agree.
Thank you. Gum the nuts. I know. I just thought it too. Hold on. Let me write it down. Cred stick. Gum the nuts. But it has to look... Oh, we could use the WAPC nut emote. Gum the nuts. Nuts.
You gotta somehow make it so...
So it's not obviously like talking about...
Right. You gotta make it so that it was like an honest mistake, right?
Right.
Like...
Oh my god. You remember Patrick's can of C-Nut Brittle? Like, something like a C-Nut Brittle can would be so funny.
Nut and a trident. Oh.
Oh, gum! Gum! Gum the nuts. And like, you have to have, oh my god. That's like 3 layers. Like the shirt would look amazing, but confuse the hell out of people.
It really, really would.
Like if you had the WAPC nut emote and then a trident, like piercing it. Oh my god. Well, I'm writing that down though, because someday we'll make T-shirts and be like, remember that fucking idea we had that one day? Okay, so we got this. Oh, that's the worst WAPC nut that's ever been drawn. It's fine. It just kind of looks. I don't even know. I don't even know. And then a trident. All right. The idea has been taken down. I don't know if we'll ever be able to tell what that is.
We'll have to
But
get
it's
to
fine.
it, yes. Why is that orb from House of Da Vinci with a trident? Exactly. That's
All
a
right,
deep reference
if
there.
If they get that far, they deserve an explanation.
True. True.
If they get your orb from the House of Da Vinci, you're like, all right, I'll explain it to you.
I just realized the absolute enormity.
It's enormous. The amount of black concrete we're gonna need.
That we're gonna need a lot of too.
Oh, we're gonna need so much black concrete. It's a good thing we've been stocking up on squid ink.
Oh my god, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass.
I love this.
This is gonna be such a pain in the ass. Could do it that way.
This is harder with my hand than integrating a million peaks.
Is it really? Oh, they also deliver it in our Basin of River. That's true. That is true. So I think I'm going to have to do...
Or ocean, or basically any water.
I'm going to have to do the dome first, right?
Ooh. You're making a dome. Better to do it in the beginning of the week.
So the problem is, all right, so if we make the dome, right? If I make it out of black concrete, we're going to be constantly material starved while I'm doing the dome.
Right. I think we should line the dome with black concrete.
So then that means that we're going to have to get up in there afterwards to go line it.
So you think we should do it?
What's the project today? Working on the this is the planetarium portion of the science museum. It's a pretty massive build, but there's a couple of conundrums. All right, so let me just do this real quick. It's paint time, boys.
Uh-oh. Here it goes.
So the problem is that we have this sort of setup, right? From a top view, the planetarium is going to be like, so this is like the first floor roof, right? The planetarium is going to go here. All right. Now, the problem is that like the edge of the building is about here, right? And the edge of the building would be like here. And then we have this other curvature, which essentially is another, it's a concave kind of vibe here, but it's essentially gonna do this over top of the planetarium, right? And then this front, if you look at from like the cross section on the top, that'll be like dome this way. And then this one is going to be like flat and then a dome that way. Right? But over top of it. So the architecture is going to look like this, and it's going to have this concave front. Like this. Which is a pretty complex piece of architecture, actually.
You bet. Yeah. It's... Good night, Andre.
Good night, Andre. Have a good one.
I have a speech impediment that makes it impossible for me to pronounce the T in planetarium. I feel like there's a whole, like, series of people like this that cannot say planetarium correctly. I dug down. I regret that.
I think it might just be dome time. I think it might just be dome time. With Scott the Grinder make coal blocks. Those were always I go to for darker black than black wool because back before concrete at least. True. But concrete is the right play here. 100% concrete's the right play.
Sea Void Room. Yeah, and if we're gonna make this the science museum and like show this off in the future, like, hey, check out the science museum we made. We don't want to cheap out in the planetarium sky. So you know what that means, Raj? It means anytime we have a chance to get squid ink, we get squid ink. I'm not even squidding.
You're not even squidding. All right. It's plotting time, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are ready to count. Relay any twat messages? Twat messages?
You're right, Mecca.
Here we go. Can you just run like here? Oh, you fucking can't. Oh my god, you get some serious air. Okay, I just got it.
You just riptided?
I just understood a little bit more of how Riptide's actually going to work.
Riptide is pretty powerful.
Do you have enough blocks? Probably not. Let's go back and get some more. And then we'll count together, guys. It's going to be awesome! Depth matters. Depth always matters.
You bet. Yes.
Forgot to add a layer before the pumpkins. Hate to have you go too far before you go. You have to go correct that.
I got it.
You got
Don't
it?
worry.
All right.
I read it.
Just double checking. Just double checking.
It's time for find that block that I need. Oh, fuck stick. Nope. Nope.
Good evening, Sika. How you doing, man?
Hey, Sika. Hope everybody had an awesome U.S. Labor Day. For those of us who are U.S. laboring.
Is the speech to text that is showing up on screen something you guys have or something I can turn on yours? It's an OBS extension that uses Twitch's stuff. I had a lot of help from Morag on that one.
We did it wrong the first time.
It was real bad.
It was real bad. Just kind of amusingly bad.
That's because you a really, really good head start on the on your flight.
Yeah.
All right.
If you
Oh, you can turn it off on your side. You can turn it off on your side, yes.
Yeah, and if you stream and want it, like we can probably forward on the info.
Right. Other way. How do I make this happen? How do I make it not happen? Got it.
Got it.
There should be like a CC button on the bottom. Who don't need time off, take time off, while people who need time off slave away at the underpaid service industry work harder. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not wrong. Remember all the shit when it's time to vote, kids. That's all I'll say.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Alright. How do I do this faster? Like this? Kinda. I won't fall in the water.
1.
Oh, you know a fun
1,
thing I did in
2.
Fallout this weekend, you guys?
What's that?
I was at the quarry in Fallout, and I wanted to look over the side to see where the The downstairs elevator went, and I tried to hold shift and peek over the side. 3 guesses if it worked.
What up, WAPC?
Bongo Fluffernutter, how the hell are you?
Bongo Fluffernutter, hey, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Thank you very much for this resub.
One of my favorite Twitch names to say. Hope you're doing awesome, dude. It's been a hot minute.
I'm doing some counting here. Just you gotta bear with me here, guys.
Bear with Raj.
1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2. I can't just do 2.
Can't figure out 2.
2. 3. 1, 2, 3. What is that?
Scarlet Air gifting a tier 1 to Halcyon. Thank you very much, Scarlet Air.
Thank you so much.
That is so kind of you on a September Eve. Gotta love some September. 20% off during the month of September on subs. And we are going for some goals. Goal amounts may change. TBD. 7 days and I've done that in 7 days too. No lie.
True story. Every other game, it makes you sprint. All right. Oh, we did the first one right, guys, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
4 more from Scarlet Air. Thank you so much, Scarlet.
1 3 6 7 9 9 9 34 69 420
You're gonna hurt my brain, Lost Sniper. Thank you very much for the bits. And we got a hype train going. Let's go, guys.
What about tooting? Toot toot.
You have an evil thought right now.
Who is an evil thought? Oh my god. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Concentration mode enabled. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I have a I can't see the chat, so I have no idea what that IRL word band was. 1, 2, 3.
Are you serious? You want me to pass it on?
2, no, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2.
The IRL word ban is 1.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I got it.
You need a timer?
I think I do a timer. Hold on a second. That's our current goals, guys. I have a box of pickle stuff, guys. We have a long way to catch up if we're going to get that 1,000-point goal tonight to open up the pickle menu. But hey, we're making some progress, though. I can tell you that.
Sorry, it's been a hot minute. Been driving my ass off in the truck and haven't had much time for internet. This is your first time home in 10 weeks. Holy shit. Well, thanks for popping in and saying hi. Understandable you haven't had much time for internet. Wow. You busy. That is pretty evil, Hasika. Does one in another language count? Raj, just say ein.
Bongo dropping in 10. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bongo Fluffernutter. I would like to note that Preston Garvey Needs Help was included in that.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Bongo. That helps out the sub goal and the hype train and all that jazz. We appreciate that so much. All right, I'm going to take my break. It'll be after the hype train, though. Ichi ni.
I was gifted these pickles.
Imagine if Americans switched from pounds to kilograms overnight. There would be mass confusion.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there really would.
I was gifted these pickles.
SimWorld and Red Fog, thank you both very much for the pickles. You are appreciated.
Is there a timer on the screen right now? Oh, there is.
I see a lot of things on the screen right now.
How do I, redo it?
I don't know.
It's very tiny.
I tried 3 times to close the calculator on Raj's screen. Has it worked yet? No, not so much. We appreciate the hype train on a Monday.
Okay.
Getting our week started off right. We appreciate the hell out of you guys.
We're just gonna let that go right there, and we're gonna honor that right now. Thank you guys so much for the support right now on a massive hype trade. And the sub points will be updated here shortly, and that timer is the time on that IRL word band you dig. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, nice. Nice. I feel like that was a really quick timer, GG.
Yeah, I can do things sometimes. All right,
GG.
I gotta focus.
I'm GGing you for it.
Let's go. 7, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2.
Ow. No, okay.
Mm.
That was a grunt, by the way.
Duh.
Doe. Bongo, thanks for stopping in, and thank you very much for the subs.
Absolutely appreciate that. Thank you.
We do.
You.
Have a great one. Hope to see you soon. Take care of yourself.
Duh. You fucker, dude. This is my brain. Dude, this is.
The timer is for an IRL word ban,
Yep.
which is purchasable with channel points.
2. 2.
I can't say it either, so I'm not going to say out loud what it is. Banned word is supposed to be both of us.
Oh, it is. It's definitely both of us.
I can't say it either, so I'm not going to say it to say what it is. Okay.
Duh.
I
Twah.
was gifted these pickles.
Thank you, Red Fog, for the 100+ pickles. Ha ha! Foiled! Muffa. And it was not wrong. Mwahaha. Alright. Going around the outside here.
Fuck. Duh. Twah. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! Son of a bitch.
I'm surprised you went with that language.
Guess your favorite number? Is it the loneliest number?
Guys, thank you so much for the hype train. Really appreciate that on a Monday in September. Starting us out right for the week.
I did this last time too. It's just as lonely. That's true. I can fix it. I just need to add something that would reference a singular number. Fuck.
Actually, yes.
Huh?
Cheyenne, it did.
What?
Did any Stefaner survive the weekend?
Yes, it did actually.
It's very, very flavorful. So it's not like a slamming a back beer, you know? Thank you, Hey It's Evan. Thank you for being here.
Dos. My brain has been hijacked.
Cracked.
Dos. Dos.
We're switching between languages here, are we?
I am. I got 4 minutes left to do this, but I
Okay.
still have more counting. Don't worry. Schadenfreude is intact.
No worries. No worries.
1, 2. Fuck. Well, I failed.
Did you say it?
Yep.
Well, shit. What happens?
I don't know.
We don't have consequences. It did not. It did not, SimWorld. Will you kiss and slap me? Like you're abusive? That sounds like abuse. I don't wake up.
I came here for an argument. Thank you.
Abuse, apparently.
It's one slip up. I don't know what happens. Don't really have a
Two?
consequence. Another 10 minutes. We could try that, yeah.
Oh.
So what do? I do this? Will that work?
Hiya, Jerry TV.
All right. You get another 10
All right.
minutes.
I think I'm
It's
gonna
a 10-minute
take a break.
challenge. Go for it. Go for it.
BRB. Thank you, Asika.
Thank you so much, Asika. Gifted 5.
Thank you.
Okay. Again, 10 minutes on the counting. Here we go. We're making some progress, guys. We are making some progress. We are currently at 810. Making some progress. Let's go. Love you guys. That's a lot faster than the old clip, but I'll take it. Wait, what's speed counting? Yeah, it's kind of a thing, right? All right, now I got to get back to my tasks. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got this. Duh. Did I see what's next? What's the circle for? A thing. Lost Sniper gifting us up to a wonderful number. An absolute wonderful number. Duh. Alright. We got this. Sí o no? No. Deux. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it. All right. I don't know why I went French. I don't know why I went French on that one. Fuck. Again. That was really mean, but you gifted subs, so at least I got money. I'll take that. I'll take that. It gets us towards the sub goals too. So that was very mean, like genuinely pretty bad. I wasn't counting. That's why I thought I was safe. You're never safe. You're never safe. Because this process is not easy as it is. You just sort of catch them in the middle of a backstroke. Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. Okie dokie. So now... No. Yes. 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 Dos. Un, deux, trois, quatre. Dos. Un, deux, un, deux, deux. Un, deux, trois, un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois, quatre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's go. I love it. I did it, chat. I did it. I think it should be all languages of the word. Disagree. 100% disagree. No. I will do that for if... I will allow that for something that is integral to the process of playing it. For like... Tier 3 subs of a large variety. It's a single word ban that you can't say any it has to be very specific. Oh, come on, that hurts the brain. Which variety of that? Which statement did I say that in, Cheyenda? Can multiple words be banned at one time? Probably, yeah. Oh. I'm not going to count that, actually. It was an explanation. It has to be more of like, I don't know. I'm not going to count that. I'm genuinely not going to count that. I did say single word ban. I was careful with that. You had me rolling. I'm glad that I do because my brain is now gone. And I have a lot of work to do. Yikes. All right, I gotta rip this one down. Copy time? I don't have any more copies, sorry. Finding the game that's literally a puzzle solver, visual novel, dating sim. Wait, what? You're trying to look for this? Have you heard of Murphy's Law? Of course, yeah. What's up, King Aces? How you doing? Okay. What is Murphy's Law? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. It's a very pessimistic way to look at life. You can almost ban 2 words. Oh, good lord. I'm not even done with this ban yet. I'm not even done with this ban yet. Can't be stacking on. Can't be stacking on the word, man. A singular amount is enough. Coleslaw, probably. Anything that can happen will happen in a given amount of time. That I like is a little bit more positive. Word ban, King of Aces, word ban. I was making a circle, and what Hasika so nicely decided to do was ban the first number that you have to count in English. So I counted it in French. But I fucked up twice, so I reset the timer. Oh, it's genuinely not good for the brain. And German, and some other languages, true. Alright, let's fly back over here. I'm debating whether to do the next layer before or after the timer goes. I should probably do it for the Schadenfreude. Let me sleep first. Somebody else slept first. Alright. Sorry, Raj, just picking on you. No. I totally get it. No, I get the Schadenfreude. I'm just saying, genuinely, the noggin is like completely fucked. It's like I had to put too many synapses together to make that work. All right, next layer. Let's go. All right, good night, Payne. Have a good one. Oh, fuck. Not counting that either. Fuck you. Gotta be true to it. I can't remember my numbers. Does anybody remember my numbers? Oh, let's see here. Let's do a little math. We do have to get this part right. Oh, shoot. These are for the drown farm. Shit. That's not good. That's not good. What is this for? Lots of numbers there. $4,219. $4,177. $85 maybe? I don't know if that sounds right, though. That includes the middle. So that number. Seven, 4, 3, 2, 2. That's wrong. Never mind, it's right. 7, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Tres, tres, cuatro. Let's fucking go. Y'all ready? Without saying the first number. Are you ready? Dear God, you guys. This is too good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I need a crap ton more andesite, though. Let's go get some more of that. Oh, no, they were ready for that. I'm being careful about reading your guys' chat, too. Just for the record. Being very, very careful about it. Because, as you may know about chat, they might try to debate a bit. A little debate a bit. Cool. Now I have a way to read chat. And see this thing over here. Torch in your off-frame when you fly with the Trident. Is it good? We did get our Tridents, though. And not too shabby of a time frame either. Okay. No saying the numbers. You like riptiding with both Tridents? It's pretty good. Alright, that should be enough to do this. Let's go. Mental focus. This is what we train for. This is what we train for, guys. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux. Un, deux. Un. Deux. Un. Un. Deux. Duh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I see the timer's still on.
I messed up a couple times.
You did? You'd start over?
My brain is definitely
Your
not
brain-
doing great.
Your noggin's not awesome today?
No.
Well, I mean, you're doing that and the other thing at the same time.
This is off. Why is this off?
Thank you for the welcome back, guys.
At the Superman pose when I go Riptide? Probably, yeah. That sounds about right. Duh. Duh. This is incorrect. Something's wrong.
Yeah, I think the Raj might be broken. All right. See if I can clean this up a little bit over here.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Ah. 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 2. Deux, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
19. How's about that for timing?
Timer's off. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Motherfucker! Let's go.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror.
I had to channel 4 languages while counting, doing a big ass fucking thing. Holy shit! Where's the fucking Tylenol?
Hallelujah. Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol? You did great.
My noggin is essentially fucking fried now. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 7, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Yes. Say the English numbers again.
I think we will never lower the channel points amount for that one.
No. People were saying, they were like, yo, we should make it to be all languages count. I'm like, no, you can't.
No.
Hell
No.
That ain't gonna be how it works.
Oh my god. I don't know if that'll be accepted, King of Aces. But you did spend 100,000 channel points on it. King of Aces just tried to have it reinstated.
No, you did?
Yeah, do you see it? Do you see it there?
Okay. I'm taking a break. No, I start the timer. So,
You're taking a break and starting the timer? All right, fair enough.
who is going to offer up something as a reward? I tell you what. I'll drop 5 I'll drop 5 gifted subs. I'll do 5 gifted subs on the channel if I fail at this time. No resetting the timer though. I'll drop 5. Who's got to offer something up if we win? Think about that. I'll be right back. I need a little bit of a brain refresher. Because
You're not gonna
it's
leave it
Monday.
in my capable hands?
No, 100%. Like I would totally just hear. I'm going to go away. Hermie, don't say that word for a while. That's so
I
cheating.
mean, I just did that.
You guys are 100%, 100%
I just did that.
absolutely doing this because I'm making a dome.
Yes.
That's the
That is true.
Schadenfreude that they want.
That is true. That is, you are absolutely right about that.
I'm going to clear my noggin, and then we're going to do this. 5 gifted subs on the line.
I will match it, you win. I do 5 subs. Okay, all right. That seems fair. That seems fair. A little wager. All right, what am I working on? You know what I'm going to do? Especially now that I have a trident. I think we're going to go after some black ink. Thinking about the future. Thinking about the future. Do we have any squids nearby? Do we see any squids? Do we have them in our shite? We're gonna need some more rockets. I was just downstairs. I should have gotten more, and I didn't. I did not get the rockets downstairs. All right, squids, where you at? If you're not hunting black ink, where the fuck you at? Ooh, SimWorld's in too. All right, I like the little wager. We turned the bamboo farm off a while ago, right? I think I remember doing that. It is definitely lush and full. All right, fine, squid. When I'm actually out here looking for you, you're like, no. But a whole bunch of fish. Maybe I just saw some. Oh, there's a couple there. Oh, those are glow squids, so they're underneath. Yeah, those are underneath. Dang. Which one's my riptide one? This one. Whee! That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing so far, QB. 5 for Mirage if you win. 15 from you guys if Raj fucks up. No, if Raj fucks up, he gives, and if he doesn't fuck up, then you guys give. Suck it! Who did it? Who did suck it? I can't read it. Text Cub! Thank you so much. Are you rating? Thank you so much. Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Everybody, go follow Text Cub, especially if you like 7 Days to Die. He is basically the king of 7 Days to Die, I'm pretty sure. The head nuts in chief.
Okay, you've come in at an interesting time, guys. I will say this, and thank you very, very much for that, host, and the raid. Really appreciate it. Hosting-ish.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it, and good to see you.
Stick around because we have an IRL word ban. I'm making a dome in Minecraft, which requires a lot of counting. I'm going to be putting a 10-minute timer, and there are subs on the line. All right?
Subs are on the line. That is for sure.
I'm making a dome, which requires a shit ton of counting. And I can't say... I haven't started the timer yet. I can't say 1. Okay? The mental focus will be real. Let's go.
Oh, hell. Wait, what?
And timer thingy. Hold up. I had to, like, switch around here. I got to do this.
Where's my loyalty? Oh, it came back. Okay, it just took a minute.
Timers. Wait. Where's the timer that I made? Did you not save it?
Oh, that would be rich.
Oh, no, sis. All right, here we go, guys. Are you ready? Go. Back to game.
There are 15 subs on the line. Do you need any materials?
Polished andesite.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, what's up? Damien's Gaming. How are you doing?
Damien's Gaming, what's going on, man?
Good to see you. Thanks for chilling out here. Right. Do we have any andesite here? Some. A few.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
We are working on a massive science museum. And we're under an IRL word ban right now.
1, 2,
So we might be
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
we're choosing our words carefully.
2, 1, 1, 2,
It is
1.
incredibly fancy. It is incredibly fancy.
2, 1, 2, 2. No. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2.
Clip it, King of Aces.
What?
Oh no!
What?
Worm Vomit has redeemed an IRL word ban. And the IRL word ban is the French word for the one that you're trying to say. Trying not to say already.
I hate you. I'm not resetting the timer though.
That seems fair. That's insidious. That's insidious. When did I say it?
I'm not putting this challenge on Hermie though. You did though.
What? When did I say it? I don't even know what I'm saying. I hate these, honestly. I detest IRL word bans.
Okay.
I said, oh shit. I said the one that we're not supposed to say. Fuck.
Okay. Brain, you and me have concentration points that we have to do. Are you ready, Brain? Okay, well, we're going to try it anyway, all right? So what language should we go with? 1, 2, 3. 1. 1.
It's not very satisfying. Poor Raj. Poor Raj.
I don't like uno because uno is 2 syllables, and I don't like it. Not that it's a bad language thing, but it's bad for when you're trying to do this with your brain.
I get that.
You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches, this thing is going to be all messed up, I promise you.
I have
Trace, dose, uno, dos, dos. I don't know why I went Christopher Walken on it.
Do whatever you have to do.
Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno.
There's blocks down here for you in the pink one. Oh my god, you guys are mean.
I'm trying to decide if you were in on this challenge or not.
I don't even know what I said, so I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna not talk. I'm
I
taking.
don't want you not to talk.
I'm taking the hard way. I'm taking the easy way out. No, I can't think about what I'm saying right now. I can't do it. I fucking can't do it. So
The Secret with 5. Thank you so much.
I can't do it. Like, it's literally frustrating me. I can't do it.
Okay, everybody's not in on the challenge, guys.
I'm just not gonna talk.
No,
Apparently, people don't want me to talk, so it's fine.
you talk. No, you talk.
No. I can't do it. Like, I fucking hate this shit. Can't do it.
Quattro. Yo, what's up, Lynx? How you doing? You did make the bet with Raj. Yes, exactly. Trace, and thank you very much, Asik. I saw that. Trace. Dos. Uno. Dos. It's not right. Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? That one went right. That's not center, is it? That's center. Trace, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos. This is right. Oh my god. Okay. I slipped again. Fuck. Alright. Alright. I'll do the 5 gifties. We failed the event. I promised that we'd do it. We'd do it. Where's the thingy? Alright, there we go. That was really hard. That was really hard. But a thing is a thing. A thing is a thing. Yeah, it was really hard.
We might want to have a conversation about how those happen.
Yeah.
If we're going to leave those in for channel points.
Okay. Oh, look at this deal.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for gifting subs anyway. Or like you can't overlap them, or
Limited per day. That was really
Yeah,
a mean
the
one, though.
overlapping. That was.
There you guys go. Enjoy the gifties.
Yeah, no, right, no overlapping. I don't know if you can do that through the code or anything like that, or if it's worth even trying to do that. Okay, channel points.
Thank you guys for all the gifty subs. Really do
Yeah,
appreciate that.
we
That's
do
gonna
appreciate
do that a lot.
that. We do.
That was really
We do.
sucky. That was
cannot-
sucked balls.
I can't focus on like the physical fucking words that I'm saying for that long.
It's really hard.
And you were counting, and you just. And there's an ad time from Mecca.
And ad time. All right, there we go. Guys, thank you for all the gifty subs. That's really pushing us up there, by the way.
Points, IRL, word, ban, rules. Okay.
Holy smokes. I need a clip of when I screwed up. I don't remember screwing up. Did I say something like
There's
that
a
one is
second
off?
one.
Is that what I said? Like that one is off? Or something along those lines? Fucking A. It's a really hard word. And it was done in the time where I had to concentrate on 17 other things.
Right.
You said dose about 5 times. That's fine. Was dose?
Oh, you didn't see that? That they
Oh, I didn't even see that dose was in there.
pushed that one in too.
Oh, I didn't even see that dose was a 1. I only saw that there was... That one was right. Oh, that's what I said. That one is right. Okay.
Right,
I didn't even know
not-
that dose was in the list. But no, yeah, you can't start, like... Basically, what you're going to do when you start overlapping, we're going to say no overlap, period. And the reason is because the only thing that makes us do is shut the fuck up. Then we
Right,
just
right,
don't
right.
talk. At all. And that is not a challenge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? No. 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 No, no, no. 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 And fucking no. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That'd be an interesting,
1, 2, 3,
like,
4. 1, 2, 3.
mental
1, 2,
challenge.
1, 2, 3.
Like a psychological like a psychological study. Do you screw up more if you can't like count in your native language?
It's fine. 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 It's fucking fine.
Get the feeling it's not fine. I wonder what the success rate is, though.
Hold on 1 sec. I'll type it's fine or not. Oh, shit. I can make this work. Three, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that is the one that we're gonna do. That's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine, I'll tell you, and I'm going to tell you why. Oh my God. By the way,
Because you said so?
this entire circle, this entire one, was built on a different layer differential than we did over there. The entire one. Oh my effing God. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. All right, so from the edge, middle point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because fuck it, we're doing that. And we're going to have an overhang on the outside by 1.
3, because fuck it.
Are we okay with that? Everybody cool with that? Because it's going to happen. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that one can say the thing again. Yeah, let's see. Catch up on chat. So it depends on how well you can count and another how far you can have to count. That's true. That's true. I have to add the rules that one word ban cannot be added for the same word for a week and then another penalty for restarting the time.
Yeah,
Possibly.
a different penalty than restarting the time.
Right. That was very difficult, though.
Like if you screw up, the streamer must gift at least 1 sub to chat.
Right. 2, 2. That breaks your brain a little. I mean, my brain is fucking broken. Are you fucking kidding? That was really, really, really bad. Like, I'm not even telling. Dude, try it sometime. Try it yourself. Just give it a shot. Oh my God, that's really fucking hard. All right, so we got this. 3, 3, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Yeah, build a Minecraft dome without saying 1.
2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Wait. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2, same direction? Yes. 1, 1. 2 opposite.
I'm squid hunting for a future planetarium walls.
Fair enough. 2 opposite. 1, 1, 2. This actually is not going to be that far off, to be fair. There should be no overhang with a dome. There's going to be an overhang anyway. And there's the thing. 2, 2, 1, 2. Intentional overhang. There's already going to be one. So this part of it won't matter. This is going to be, it's going to look like a border anyway.
Squids.
1, 2. 2, 2. 3. 3. Fuck. No, that's 3. And then that's 3. And that's 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please be the fucking middle. Okay. That'll be fine. That will be fine.
That'll do, donkey.
That'll do just fine. Displaying the chunk borders, I'd imagine, to make positioning much easier. Not on this. I mean, why?
Only if it is related to the chunk borders. Probably, right?
Yeah.
The stabbing and the stabbing.
Chad, it's going to work. It's fine.
Woo! I have almost a whole stack of ink.
Nice. We're going to need a lot of it, so.
I know. I figured I would start now.
All right, time to bounce back and recover from that one. Holy shit. How many gifted subs was in that chain, though?
It was a lot.
So, we got, I gifted 5, Simworld gifted 10, King of Aces gifted 5, and Azika gifted 5. So thank you guys very much for that. You catch the miscountings earlier if you see the border in a position. You probably would. I would not. That's not how my brain works. So it doesn't help. It wouldn't assist me in this regard.
If
Plus,
it's like symmetrical around the chunk borders, I can see where you'd be coming from with that.
Yep.
But like, it's not so.
The position, the position of where it is relative to the chunk borders is always going to change. And so like the 2 that's there, so you're thinking in these like 2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s, and all these types of things, right? And then you have to calculate, well, this one is going to be 1 shorter than the, you know what I mean? Than the chunk border. So it would actually make it would be, I get what you're saying. On a smaller scale, yes. On this scale, no. Two. All right, so we have 1, 2, and then it's another 2.
We all smashed the sub goal, which is incredible.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely, we did.
Smashed it on the September. So I was getting more squids out here. Planning ahead.
I'm going to look back and lose it. That is nowhere even close to center.
Do you want another set of eyes?
This whole quadrant, this whole quarter is wrong. I made another pickaxe.
Not the whole quadrant, no!
And that means the wall and everything. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. This is going to be... Holy shit! This is why we do... This is where the real work comes in. Jesus Christ. All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, that one's wrong. This whole quarter is wrong. Every other one is the right thing. Oh, my God. What happened this night? When did we do this?
That wasn't a Friday night.
What happened that night?
That wasn't a Friday night circle building, was it?
I have no idea. It's just all off. Ah, for God's... We gotta rip down the... Well, maybe not all of it, actually. Maybe not all of it. Listen to the hopefulness in his voice.
Maybe not all of it.
Maybe not all of it needs to be torn down, right? Right?
Right, guys?
Okay, so from center point here,
Ow, noggin.
right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. One, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm not doing that one right now. I'm doing that one right now. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I want to screw up your counting.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you're fine. Concentration at this point is much easier.
I know, I don't want to screw up your counting, though. Whenever you're counting, I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess up Roger's counting.
I'm fine. I'm fine at the moment.
You're fine. You can say English.
That's right. I can count in English. See how hard when they start negating the other languages and all the words for counting?
No! I cannot think about what I'm doing this much.
All right. It basically begins here, right? As the problem child, as it were. Fuck off! 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Smart squid.
1.
Oh.
1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Fixed it! Now we just gotta fix the fucking bullshit.
Yay!
Alright.
GG.
So. No to this. Right. Okay, so we take that out, Okay. I could probably use a 1 or 2 ones more on this side, Hermie.
You want 1 or 2 what?
Wands, I said.
Wands? What sort of wands? Like magic wands?
Magic wands! There we go.
Where do you want me to get magic wands at? Do we have a magic wand shop?
You can if you believe hard enough, Hermie. If you believe hard enough.
Do you want me to go to Ollivanders?
That's exactly what I'm asking.
Ollivanders.
Actually, no, I mean, if you're all right, judge your noggin at this point. Concentrate. There's gonna like complex instruction. Should I just do it?
So what are you talking about?
I need to fix walls. Some of them stay, some of them change. They're different types.
Hold on, let me come over here and see what's going on first.
Magic wontons.
Magic wontons? Don't say wontons. Now I'm hungry.
Correct. That is correct.
That's
1,
correct.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Let me go up here.
I am here.
Okay.
2.
So, on this quarter and only this quarter.
Okay, the quarter. So you're kind of in the middle, or you're like the south quarter here? Not south, but it's no, it's northwest.
Yes, the northwest quarter.
Okay.
We come down in the ocean. The blocks in the northwest quarter are now correct.
Okay.
But the walls need to be fixed.
All right, so we're talking about the blocks up top are correct.
No.
Is that what you're talking about? The blocks on the
No.
bottom are correct.
The blocks on the bottom are correct.
Is there Aldi offer ham sausage? That doesn't sound familiar, but I've also never looked for that.
So, you see
I
what
think I see what you're saying. So if anything's like this would need to come down, this is that's hanging over top?
yes.
Okay. I think I understand.
But just the wall part,
Right.
not the...
So are we scaffolding?
No, so here's what we could do. Because this is where it gets a little complicated. We're rebuilding the walls in the right space.
Okay.
So because we're digging up in the right space, we can kind of like...
Make that happen. So I'm building this like this.
Precisely.
Okay.
And the corners don't get done.
Right. That's what I thought.
Yep.
But- oh my god, did I do something right?
You did it. You
Oh
did
my
it,
God.
Hermie. You did
Oh my
it.
god, I did it.
And then we can kind of like chop them up as we go up, right?
Or can we?
Hey guys, make domes in Minecraft. They said it'd be fun. They said.
They said something would be something.
Fuck. Put all that
Well.
shit away.
Meanwhile, back at Jump Boost.
All right, so fair enough. I just hope you guys all know there's only one driving force that's getting me through today, and that's that I'm going to have Akintosha tomorrow.
Fair enough.
It will be... Ah! No! It almost went the way of Hermes Trident. No!
I have 2 tridents in my inventory. Thank you very much.
I know that. It's me.
Ah!
That was kind of awesome. That was kind of perfect right there. Let chat ban words, they say. I thought it'd be fun.
You
It was
thought.
fun for the most part. Honestly, I had a good time trying to do that concentration, but I did not realize the amount
Help.
of like mental focus doing that actually takes, and then compounding things on top of it is really tough.
Do you have a shulker with this stuff in it?
The answer is kind of.
Do I have to get my own stone brick
I would,
walls?
yeah, I would probably go get your own walls.
BYOW. You hadn't turned the American term either. It doesn't really sound familiar. What is it? Beer Schinken? Would be beer ham. I'm not sure how much of a thing that is in America. Like, we have pork sausage, but that doesn't sound like the same thing you mean. Does that sound like a familiar product to you, Raj?
What is it? Beer ham.
Beer ham sausage. Like ham sausage.
No, I don't think so.
Like, I have to assume it's like cured first. Hell. Right. Exactly. Because ham would be what? Already cured.
Here we go.
How you doing over there?
Just fire myself out of the water, catching some stuff. No problem.
It's fine.
Give the noggin a bit of a break, you know what I mean? Man, oh man, dude, I had no idea. Like, that was really, all right, cleverly done, I have to say. I really, really underestimated the difficulty of that challenge. Did I fail the first one too, for something else?
I don't know.
I think I did. Chat got me to say it because they said something. Oh, that's right. You guys totally
The
debated me
server
on it.
thing?
Yes.
Yes,
And they
I
did
remember.
the... That's right.
I remember the server one. Because I just shut the fuck up.
I
I cheated,
yeah, I know. It is kind
fine.
of... It's definitely,
It's totally
definitely
cheating. but
But then somebody
Ow,
said
noggin.
about their waiter and their server, and I read it. See,
that's
the thing...
so mean.
The thing is, though, that's like... That's straight up chat debate, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Part of me says, like, when it comes down to any word challenges like that, right? Any word challenges in that regard, I have to say, reading somebody's something that they type in chat doesn't count. Right? In my opinion. If I'm reading what somebody else said, It doesn't count of me saying the word.
Kind of agree with you, but at the same time, like, what's the point of a word ban then?
Well, technically, we're saying the things that we're reading the things that people are saying out loud, right?
Right. You just don't read chat when there's a word ban.
Yeah, then that becomes stupid. Then it's like killing the interaction. Maybe we should get rid of that. Although, I do think there's a few people in chat that did laugh their ass off.
I mean, I think that's probably true.
All right. Admit it, chat. All right, go ahead. You enjoyed seeing the pain. All right, go ahead. Just go ahead. Tell me you got the Schadenfreude.
Yes, what Mega said is unequivocally true. If you let chat challenge you, you're gonna have to expect them to bait you.
Yes, of course. It was funny that it went a bit far. Yeah. And that's kind of how... Just a few minutes and I felt horrible. I mean... The noggin thing. I think I'm bouncing back pretty good considering that I fucked up a quarter of the circle.
You're doing great.
Normally, Raj would be punching kittens right now.
Not Raj.
Here I am.
Did we fill out the whole thing?
It hurt my noggin too. Huh? Wait.
Okay.
Oh, no corners.
Okay, so these singular ones over here
are literally singular ones.
Okay. That was the question. So what?
I did build this quarter way earlier. That's true.
I made it to the top.
And if at the top, this is the if statement. When you're at the top, if the first row of andesite blocks does not match what you built, never mind, you're totally good here, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me just catch my scaffolding.
Yep. Yo, Swishy with 39. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it.
Woo. Thank you, Swishy. 39 months. You're awesome.
Guys, we had some major subs tonight, by the way. I'm not going to lie. Like, it is... We did drop off a lot over the weekend, and unfortunately today, too. So we're going to, like, reevaluate our goal points. But... we did do a shit ton of support tonight, so thank you guys very much for that.
We do really appreciate it.
You guys bounced back from, like, it dropped down to, like, the mid 700s, and we're already back at 832. Like, what up, dudes? Yeah, right. Do that. And do that.
I can't jump on a wall. Like, am I screwing this up real bad?
You have to bounce to the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, but no, you can't. Oh, really? You can't even fit through that shit? Interesting. I guess I kind of knew that, but it feels like you should be able to go catty-cornered. Yeah, I just updated, yeah.
Like this? Missed. Try to jump on the wall and I missed.
It's such a weird... it takes a little bit.
It's working.
You almost got it. All right.
You just button mashed. Oh.
That's all you got to do is button mash. Did you make it?
Yeah, but then I jumped right off.
That looks so fucking weird, dude. It looks like there's like a character, like glitch, and you're like falling over constantly.
Oh,
Shit.
shit! See, I don't know what I'm gonna get it, and then I keep going, and then I overdo it every time. Oh. Oh, I was on it for a sec. I will get this. There we go. I did it!
Yay!
Yay! I climbed a wall all by myself.
Challenge of the Minecraft skills. Let's go.
I know.
Security breach.
It looked like it was. My character looked like I was falling off the wall like 20 times.
Pretty much. I'm sorry.
Ah!
Try again.
Sorry, try again, friends.
Oh,
Are you here? Go ahead.
this is how I do it. It's taken me a lot of walls to do this, but I'll face this way and just mash, 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 and I'm up.
That does look funny.
And I made it. Yay!
Raj made it. Yay!
Bouncing
Alright,
for distances is tough, yeah.
We're bouncing for distance.
There's a couple things about the movement that I'm sort of like low-key working on a little bit is now that we have the Riptide Tridents is like launching and flying without rockets, right? So you just like
Right? Like this?
get out of the water. But there's like different levels of it. And I found if you're like basically bobbing on the surface, that's where you get the highest height.
Oh.
And you can get some serious height off of it too. So it's like you're bobbing on the surface, you got your fully charged
Like
thing. I missed it that time because it's bobbing too much. But like, yeah, you get some pretty good height out of the water.
I got up here from riptiding.
I kind of want to riptide this dolphin though, I'm not going to lie.
I got like almost
That
2
was
sacks
totally
of squid ink. I think we got the walls. I think we fixed it.
There's one. Oh, never mind.
Noggin.
I'm sorry. Try again. I'm sorry. Try again. The Pharaoh goes. Are you proud of me now, Dad? I fixed the fucking wall. Yeah, but if you had measured it twice the first time, son. My daddy always says, stop jumping on the bed. All right.
I'm tagging woods. I'm tagging woods.
Okay, I think it's right.
Yay!
Do we have a map flex? Can we confirm a map flex? Yeah or nay?
I say yay. Security breach. Security breach.
Oh, since it's good. We didn't measure twice. We didn't measure twice. I know. Que terrible. I'm going to be speaking French and Spanish.
Mixed up all together.
I thought my twa sounded pretty good, actually.
Do it again.
It had to be. It was in the moment. It was like un, deux, trois, trois, trois,
Toi.
un, deux, trois. Another settlement needs our help. Oh no, they don't.
They give me a better gun than this goddamn musket. I hate the musket.
Freaking muskets, dude.
I freaking hate the musket, dude. I'm a spaz, so I always like I press R like a whole bunch of times, and I'm like, okay, it's charged. Now it's overcharged. Now I'm, yeah.
Oh, I'm a reload speed demon as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, bang bang R, bang bang R.
The
R.
musket, you have to like charge up with it.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Musket, schmusket.
Nobody wants more of it. How it used to feel is what the people want.
All right, are we?
Offers us exactly that. Retros
Are these 2 levels of andesite supposed to be the same?
of the forgotten.
No,
Okay. Then
they're
never mind.
slightly off.
All right. You were the one counting all the ones. 1 1 1. So
It was un, deux, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, deux, deux. So now that I have whiskey coming tomorrow,
You're going to be saying those things and drinking.
Treasures.
The kids are still drunk from school.
true. Do we got it?
Do we cheat them and how?
Do we cheat him and how? That's my law firm. How about
I know.
yours?
That's mine too. How'd you know?
Do we cheat him and how? Okay, can we start getting the vibe of like what this is gonna play out to be?
I think so. That looks like a really good circle on the map.
We got some map flex going on.
I think so. I think so very much.
Oh no. Oh wait, no. No. We're good. We're good.
Oh no.
Okay, so despite all the shenanigans that went on,
Shenanigans, huh?
what do we think of this wall? Do we like it?
What's going in the crevices?
I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking
Okay.
that I
do
want
like it,
to
though.
do a glass pane
All right.
and a dark one. So it's like a little bit of that vibe from the other part, and then not from this part.
All right.
It does take care of our overhang slightly because we're going to do some stairs there too. But when we do a dome, at that point, so if I get a place that I can kind of get the feel for how this is going to look. So the dome is pretty massive, not going to lie. Like this is a pretty
Well, yeah. I mean,
like it's a pretty massive dome. So we'll keep working on the domes. Lots of counting. No challenges for counting, right, chat? We don't ban
No.
words.
no. We'll talk about what rules there will be for that
Yeah.
off
yeah.
stream. So, no. All right, Raj. I say we're good.
One more
You say
fix,
we're good.
and then we're good.
One more what?
I'll press your button.
Push my button.
I can't.
Sounds good.
Because I was on the Bingy. The Bingy boys on the other thing.
The bingy?
The Bingy boys.
Is my button pushed? Are we good?
Your button's pushed.
Okay. Thank you. I'm logging out. I'll start doing the things.
Hmm? There should be one more here. Perfect. We'll clear that out. The slight bit of excess. Trim the fat, as it were. And this one here. Okay. Let's take a little bit of a gander.
Ooh, ganders. Gander.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, yeah. All right. So now you got to imagine this complex thing. This is a dome, and then the front part over there, right? This part right here is going to be not a dome, but a cylinder, right? Up to the top of this part. So this is a dome that is sort of encased at one side slightly by a cylinder, which the top of the dome on this side, wait for it, is the seating for the theater screen that goes into this side. And this side over here is the massive planetarium. This is actually going to
Holy
be
shit.
really cool. This took a little bit of thought to how is it going to work, right? That's a little difficult of how it's going to work, but I think it's going to turn out really good, like really, really good. I'm happy with that.
Good. I think it looks really good.
Quick flyby. Ooh. No, not tonight.
Not tonight?
Not tonight. We're going to take a quick revamp of this guy's right here because we did have more of a drama than I was expecting. We got up to 15 minutes or 15 subs away from the pickle food menu opens. We are at 8:32 currently. We made a lot of progress back towards it. Huge thank you for you guys on all that support.
It was amazing support tonight. Thank you so much. We're at 420% of the sub goal. Like that's like that's an accident.
I know, right?
No.
Big stuff, guys. Big stuff. And so we're gonna take a look at this. I want to get the pickle food menu open.
Yes, definitely.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make a call on this one.
What?
Pickle food menu is open tomorrow night.
All right.
It's just open.
Okay.
All right, and we'll give you how you can get us to eat pickle shit
I don't know about pickle shit.
tomorrow night. If you guys haven't seen this stuff,
Like specific pickle flavored confections is what we're gonna call it.
there are things like this in there. A gummy pickle that comes in a hard packaging that literally is only missing a battery compartment.
It is. There is a thing. That is absolutely a thing.
We have crazy shit like yes,
Reaper pickles.
Reaper
that have
pickles.
Huge chunks of Reaper peppers in them. That's gonna be crazy. Oh my god.
We have pickle soda. Pickle soda can be on the menu. This will be out tomorrow night, guys.
I don't think.
It'll be on the menu. It doesn't mean somebody will order it.
I just had a little burpage just thinking about it.
Sour
Just a little bit. Sour pickle balls.
These sour picker balls. Pickle
Pickle
balls. And then the lightest is the pickle taffy. The pickle saltwater taffy, I think, is going to be the easiest to handle. Sour pecker balls, damn it.
What? Hey, whoa.
That's kind of what I said. But
Sour pecker balls.
menu opens tomorrow night, so we're basically going to scratch this goal and say that goal is obtained. All right? So
Sounds good.
and we'll take a revisit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've been awesome. It's been a hell of a crazy Monday night. Good. Well, I want to get to the. Oh, I was hoping, honestly, here. All right, real talk for a second. When I made this goal chart, we were 15 subs away.
Right.
I was
right.
like, we hit the sub goal, and boom, this is unlocked, ready to go. I wasn't expecting that to be the thing that we're like, oh shit, we're like super far behind on. So
Exactly.
I kind of wanted that to be like open right away. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that tomorrow night. We're just gonna open that. We're gonna open that.
Pickle food menu is open tomorrow night. Yeehaw! Let's
listen to Hermie's
come to
excitement.
stream hungry.
Listen to Hermie's excitement. Oh boy! Pickled flavored weird shit.
Definitely not because people want to see my sour face. That's definitely not what this is all about.
No, not at all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, regardless of your age, sexual orientation, your race, your country of origin, your state of mind, your state of birth, the kitchen appliance you identify most with, the color of your toenail polish, whether you think Pluto's a planet or not, of course, your favorite captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys are awesome. Catch Amos on the way out.
You guys are awesome. We love you so much. See you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.